Peace, 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 peace. Welcome to the show. It's been a minute. I know. It's been a month. But, and everybody's like, come back, come back. And I'm like, no. And everybody's like, come back, come back. And I'm like, no. And then everybody's like, there's a Chanel show. Come back, review the Chanel show. Okay. I'm back. And glad to see everybody. Hi, Zara Justina, Cecilia Brown, Thomas Velasquez, Kari, Fulana, Cecilia Brown, Nata Dida, Chris Does YT, Piotr, Baby Nay, Sam 960708, Monarch. Kate Moore already said hi, Kate, again. And Miss B, Kari, Jack's Bag Attack, Zara Justina, Alma Sky. Then we also have Andrea Myers in the house. Hi, Andy. The first chat was from you. I saw it. Jillian Shobhan Mal, John Doe, Bridget Smalls, Mahon Iskileki, and Ollie is in the house, Louis is in the house, Ainur, Bayram is in the house, and hello everybody. Oh, glad to see everybody here. We are in the gutter subway of an AI New York. What can I tell you? Look at this. Look at this godforsaken place. Can you believe? Yes, we're going to review the Chanel show today. We're also, hi Courtney, we're also going to review the bags. So we're going to shoot that video as well. Rhiannon, good evening from Italy. Ah, buonasera, buonasera. Benvenuta a questo live stream. So hello to Italy. Latoya Andrews, hi, how's it going? So I hope everybody's been doing well. Marlene Perez, hi from New York City. How's it going, sweetie? Hi, everybody. Oh, Marlene, so you've been in New York as the Chanel show was happening. Maybe you went to see it, or I don't know, maybe you saw it. Maybe you were invited, or you saw it from the outside. Yes, there is a secret gate to the fashion bunker from the subway. You're on to me, Natadida. Just popping into the hi. Mystic Angel Wings just popping in to say hi, heading to work. We'll watch the rerun later. It's going to be a doozy. Trust you, me. Have a great day at work. Dark Caustic, we are waiting all day for your review. Well, thank you, sweetie. I am here now. Hi, Bear. Yeah, Piotr, I know, the bags. We're going to review the... look, I was waiting. So here's the thing. I would have maybe even live streamed yesterday, but you know how slow Chanel is with uploading stuff? So I wanted to have... official Chanel photos to review, and it takes them like a day or two to upload all of those. So they finally did. So we're going to have their own photos so we don't have any copyright issues. You understand? So that's why it took a little. I mean, it didn't take that much. I mean, the show was like, what, 2 days ago? Yesterday? Yeah. Oh, is it lensing, or are the models in the show 7 foot tall? I mean, it's a possibility. Oh, thank you, Bridget Smalls. By the way, your hair looks great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Flora says, hope everyone has a safe and healthy holiday season. Take your vitamins and enjoy your teas. I am taking my vitamins, and gotta say, it's such a mess because obviously it's not that easy. You know, they say take magnesium, and then it's like there's 50 different freaking magnesiums, and it turns out that not all of them are good. And I'm like, so why are you selling me the one that's not good? Just sell me the good one. I also take zinc. And the zinc is, oh, hi, Chris. Hi. Yeah, I said hi to you earlier, but you were gone, but then you came back now. Hi, hey, it's me, hey, it's Mitri. Cha. So with the zinc, turns out it's the same shtick. Like, not every zinc is zinc. I'm like, why do you do that? Why? Why do there have to be 4 different freaking, yeah, magnesium glycinate. Yeah, zinc the same. There's zinc glycinate. There's zinc, some other 8. Oh man, I was just reading the other day, and I'm like, you know what? No, because also in America, nothing is freaking regulated. So they give you, 50 milligram of zinc. The body, you don't need more than 5 or 7. So you overdose on zinc, which happened to me last year. Then my blood pressure went up. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So anyway, you got to reduce the zinc. Well, I'm talking about myself and I'm no doctor, so I can't give you any, medical whatever things. So I can only talk about me. So I'm like, okay, so let me minimize the zinc. Yeah. So it's like, okay, dosage is very important. But then turns out, oopsie, yeah, zinc is really important for you. But then if you take zinc, that's going to nuke your copper. So now you're going to have to take copper to balance out the fact that the zinc is taking over the copper. So now let's get the copper. Well, not every copper is the same. So you're going to have to take the proper copper, but you're also going to have to take the proper milligrams of copper. And the ratio, every different person out there is going to give you a different frickin' ratio, zinc to copper. So you're like, okay, so I have to find my ratio. Then you need the magnesium to go with the zinc. Then you need the vitamin C that has to go with fats. You need the vitamin D3, but you need specific oils to eat it with because otherwise your body can't assimilate. Oh my God. Cecilia says you need a degree in chemistry to take these. Yeah, no, it's insane. It's insane. The proper kappa, Claudia, that's the thing. I need the proper kappa. Need the proper kappa. Yes, and Ca plus K plus E. It's freaking me out. Oh my God, exactly, Thomas. It's very complicated and the dosage on the market are often too high. Well, in the States, they're ginormous. You go to get just your standard zinc, it's like 50 milligrams a day. That's like almost 500% of your daily need. Don't forget, people, for those of us who are not dying from hunger, we're eating. You know what I mean? Some people diet a lot because they want to be models. It's a thing. It's LA. Don't listen to me. Anyway, but so here's the thing. For those of us who actually eat, we get our zinc and our magnesium and all the other vitamins through food. So if you want to add a little bit more zinc, just to, like you don't need the daily amount recommended on the sticker because you already have zinc through food. So technically, I don't even need the 7 milligram or the 5 milligram. I need less than that. But then how do I know how much zinc I got through the food I ate? Well, there's no way to find out. You see what I mean? I mean, you guys, it's like you can never do one right. You can never do one right. Chris says, YouTube clocked my shit. Anyone else watch 157 Day videos last year? Period. Yes, Chris. Good for you. Oh, hi, Jesse Greer. I'm so with you. This is my brain every day. And don't take C with B. It stops B from working. Oh, Jesse Greer. Don't get me started on vitamin, what is it, B12 or B6? One of those two is like super dangerous to take unless you're like vegan. But if you're not vegan, then you get those B vitamins through meat. And if you overdose on I think it's B12 or B6, that can be cancerogenous allegedly. And of course, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged, just my opinion. So then I'm like, oh my God, let me not take the B12. Let me not take it because I ain't vegan. So I don't want to overdose on B12. So I'm like, okay, let's not do the B. Let's not do the B12 then. But then somebody tells you, you should do the B12 if you do the zinc because they help each. I'm like, girl, oh, thank you for becoming a member. Amy Pickett, member for 17 months, tier 2. Thank you so much. Oh, speaking of, today, tier 1 and tier 2 members finally get an after show. Okay? Yes, we're going to have 2 live streams today because I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. It's just been a hell of a month. I am in no mood. Let me just tell you, family drama, shit in life drama, you know what I mean? The world is a flame drama. It's been, or as some people like to say, it's been a doozy, okay? And the year is ending and it's just like, I'm just counting the days and I'm thinking to myself, what else terrible thing can happen? We still have a month to go, people. Don't tempt fate, I say. But so anyway, and by the way, just before I began the live stream, you might be thinking, why is he taking so long to go live? It's because I got a freaking hiccup attack. I got a hiccup attack right before, like I'm sitting here ready to push begin, when the whole music starts, and I get a hiccup attack. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, there you go. Bubbles gave a heart attack. So Louis has been a member for 59 months, tier 1. Picture it, 59 months ago. I know. Thank you. Oh, I meant to say months. Yeah, I got moths. No, you didn't meant to say moths. You meant to say months. Anyway. So hi, Katie. Yeah, right. I feel so here I am thinking about how to dose my zinc. Is it the glycinate or the other version? Which magnesium to take? What's the ratio with the copper? How much vitamin C? How much vitamin D3? I'm like leveling everything, trying to stay healthy, while I'm sucking on a chicken nugget, which anyway, you guys, we're doomed. It's like you can't do anything right. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Young Kuma. Yes, today we have an after show. Don't forget, guys, 2 live streams today. Thomas says, I went to a gay endocrinologist a month ago, lacking vim and vigor. Despite the good eating and all supplements, he ran tests and said, oh, honey, it's not complicated. Testosterone shots, easy peasy. Well, the gay endocrinologist maybe just wants to be more horny. I don't know. I don't know about that. But then they're also saying, oh, zinc is also like, it's very prevalent in your sperm count and all that stuff. And also it's a testosterone connected thing with zinc. Look, you guys, it's like everything you do it wrong. And if you try to do it right, you're still going to do it wrong. And also, by the way, do we really know who's manufacturing all of these supplements? Like, oh yeah, there's a label, there's a pharmaceutical company. We're like, what are they doing? It's like that situation, remember a couple of months ago when the CEO of McDonald's was being interviewed? The guy's skinny. And remember I told you, he was like, oh yeah, we're bringing back the wraps because like money, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I would never trust a CEO of McDonald's that isn't at least a little bit overweight. Because honey, if you're that skinny, you're not eating McDonald's. Period. You're just not. Okay? Not on a daily basis. So why should I trust you to sell me a product of McDonald's that you obviously don't want to eat? And then we had the scandal with the Campbell's soup. You remember just a week or two ago? It's all over the news. The Campbell's soup person working at Campbell's said, oh my God, some higher ups in some chain of command that were like talking to each other, like spilled the beans, like how that's food for the poor masses. Like they would never, ever eat Campbell's soup because the chicken in it isn't even chicken. So I'm like, okay, so the same applies to the supplements then, right? So I'm thinking to myself, so you're selling me vitamin C, but are you selling me vitamin C? Really? Like, who's making it? Who's manufacturing? So yeah, we're doomed, y'all. No matter how you look at it. Hi, Lanier. How's it going? Oh, big hug, sweetie. Hey. So yeah, anyway, the stupid chair and this chair, I swear to God, I have to. Okay. I can't. Okay. Yeah, Campbell's soup, because like the CEOs are like, oh, we're not going to eat Campbell's soup. That's disgusting. I'm like, but the money they're giving you isn't disgusting. That's good enough for you, is it? Okay. That's been my month. How's your month been? Bridget Small says, it was a challenging year for so many of us. Stay strong. It has been so freaking challenging. Oh, Louie's growing titties. Must be eating zinc left and right. No, if your breasts are a little bit enhanced, that means you're taking a little bit too much estrogen. Guess what they stuff the chickens with? And turkey and a lot of meats, estrogen. Coincidentally, they also say avoid, if you're a guy, avoid edamame, avoid all that, soy stuff, because it has that plant estrogen in it, allegedly. Oh my God, I had a terrible chicken from Whole Foods. I know you're going to say, oh, first world problems. Look, it wasn't Air One, okay? I went to Whole Foods for Thanksgiving, thought, the turkeys were sold out. Let me get a healthy chicken at least for Thanksgiving, okay? Let me live a little. It was disgusting. You could not chew through the chicken, and it was just white chicken breast. You couldn't cut through it with a knife. You couldn't chew it. It was like rubber. And I'm like, yeah, no. No, no, it's just forget about it. So be careful, guys, with the tetas. if, with the estrogen, with the hormones, you know? Like I'm telling y'all. Oh, TRR, thank you so much.
TRR tip $20. Without you, I wouldn't have made the right decision on my exclusive set. Much gratitude.
Thank you, Renegade. Real tell, let me put it. Oh, by the way, Renegade, I have to ask you a question. I loved the little video you sent me. Hold on. There you go, Sadie. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tip your host if you like what you see. Okay. Of course, that's our private conversation. I'm not going to tell people what you sent, but you sent me a great video, and I don't know if I'm allowed to show it. So let me know if I'm allowed to show it to others, because I think it's a beautiful video, and it could be a great, great tip for others who might want to do the same thing that you did. Oh, wait, my video froze. We're having solar flares on top of everything else. Well, what do you know? It should be done in 12 hours. Oh, the solar flares are done in 12 hours. Great, which would explain my headache. So, so, girl, did you see the thing I sent you? No. No, but I'm going to talk about Dario Vitale, whatever his name is. Yes, but I only used the small votive candle because I was afraid of the. Oh, but can I show the video? Because if I can show the video, I'll save it and then I'll blend it in here for everybody to see. Because I think it's a great idea if you guys want to use your a little Chanel Beauty boutique charms. So, oh yes, totally. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so let me let me get it right now. Then I'll do it right away. I need your permission to show the video. Obviously, it's your video. Okay, you say yes, totally. Perfect. So hold on. This needs to be set up. I am okay. I sent it through to where I need to send it through to. It's only 9 seconds, but we can play it in loop. But anyway, Olanir says, when did the build a metro station in your living room? When did the build? When did they build a metro station? Oh, in your living room. I just missed my train. Oh, Lanier, yes. I know. Look, the fashion bunker, just like Natadita said, there's a hidden passage to the fashion bunker through the metro station. So I was actually on my way into the fashion bunker when the cameras went on, and I'm like, oh, well, might as well live stream here before I go back to the fashion bunker. We might as well live stream from the state. And then guess what happened? All of a sudden, all of these crazy ass people started showing up. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And what happened was Chanel had a fashion show right here, right in front of my door. Ah, I'll be true to your gay self. Thank you so much, sweetie. Sent 5 Super Dacob gift memberships. The Renegade Realtor received a gift membership by Be True to Gay Self. Okay. I don't know. Ah, there it goes. Okay. Piotr received a gift membership by Be True to Gay Self. And then we got Lucy M received a gift membership by Be True to Gay Self. Pachu. And Madeline Wiesner received a gift membership from Be True to Gay Self. And then Pachu, and then Noah Vasquez received a gift membership by Be True to Gay Self. Pachu, thank you so much, sweetie, and welcome to all the new Tier 1 members. Don't forget, today, after the main show, we're going to do the after show together. So there's 2 live streams, and the after show is exclusive to Tier 1 and Tier 2 members, as well as Tier 1 and Tier 2 patrons. So yes, it was an actual functioning metro station in the past. That one is no longer utilized. So the city of New York rents it out for film shoots, TV shows, like series shoots, photo shoots, and Chanel rented it too. But it is a functioning metro station. It's just not one that is used by the city anymore. but they kept it operable and operational in case somebody wanted to, Anyway. Yeah. Noah says, I feel like I was gifted the Golden Metro ticket. I believe it was a station that isn't currently used at all. Correct. Yeah. Yes, exactly. So they didn't build up a set out of nothing. Like it's an existing station that's just not used for passengers, but it is used for shooting videos and stuff. Hi, Zeitgeist. Hi, Dacob. Long time no see. I would have loved to see the deep clean of the station before the show. It still looked dirty AF to me. Although, like I said, Chanel isn't the first one to use it. Like all things Chanel does these days, nothing is original what they do. So they just, somebody from their team saw that somebody else from somebody else's team used this place, so they just also used it. But nothing they do is original. Nothing they do is inspiring. Nothing they do is actually worth talking about. But since we have been talking about Chanel for so long already, it's kind of a little bit of a tradition in this godforsaken place. Which we call the Fashion Bunker. So I'm like, okay, fine, let's review this shit show together, And yeah, but we're gonna talk about it, So I can't. Honestly, I saw somebody do an AI picture of Blazy, like he's copying Chanel, in her pose when she does this with the cigarette. She's like a little bit angry. And he has a Chanel bag, but it's like Bottega Veneta green and the intrecciato leather. And I'm like, oh my God, the shade. Yeah, that's exactly who he is. Vile. But hey, look, here's the thing, you guys. You come to my channel for honest, direct opinions because I'm not going to be the one who's going to suck up somebody's booty hole to get invited to a show. I'm too old for that shit. I could not care less. So if I like something, I'm going to say I like something. If I don't like something, I'm going to say I don't like something. And it's been really depressing to me to watch. Sometimes I'm avoiding watching all those idiots doing their videos online about whatever they consider luxury. And but it's always bootlicking. Every single one of them is like, I love it. It's amazing. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sick of it. And you know what? It makes my stomach turn to see these fake casts. Thank God the age of the influencer is at an end. And yes, we have the AI coming, but that's also going to be really annoying. There's a statistic on Instagram, like nobody's posting pictures on Instagram anymore because it's all just ads and AI stuff. And the people have stopped posting. People are no longer posting on social media because everything has become ads and bots. And now these companies are having problems because they're going to lose sponsors because there's no more real interaction. People aren't opening new accounts. And so it's a problem. Now they're starting to think like, how do we get real humans back on our platforms? How about you're a bit less greedy? How about you're less greedy for the coin and you let people be people? Instead of, let's start an account, let's start a new app. The app gets successful. It's nice, inviting for consumers, for users. And then when it gets successful, you sell your soul to the devil. What do? You become greedy. What do? Oh, let's add more ads. Let's pump up the ads. Let's get more sponsors in. And then before you know it, the people that were using that app are being pushed out of the app because they can't no longer see photos of their friends, stuff that they love to see, things that are inspiring. No, instead they're being brainwashed constantly with shit nobody needs. But they're sponsored stuff, sponsored content things that kind of push, and you're just like, no, you're pushing people out. You're pushing people away from your app because you're greedy. Okay, so we've come to the point where just you're no longer online really for what? All you get shoved down your throat is like weird AI videos if they're not commercials. And by the way, also the commercials have become AI. And some of them are really vile. I mean, you see when like a famous big brand is using AI and you're just like, okay, they think they're trendy by doing so, but they're actually lazy and they want to save money. But then the worst offenders are those companies that pop up out of the blue and then like they send you an ad, these elderly ladies and gentlemen that are like, it's coming to an end. I am finally closing my business that has been running for 40 years. And I have been hand making these little wallets and rings my entire life. But now it is time for me to close my shop. It is your last chance to buy these trinkets that I have been making by hand all these years. Order now. And then you order them, and then you get a made in China ring, okay? That is like, you bought it for $50 because that elderly lady, you want to save her, but that ring was made in China. It cost them actually $2 tops, and they're making huge profit. That lady doesn't exist. She's AI. She never existed. Her business never existed. So I'm like, boy, oh boy, we need regulation to regulate all of this because people are being duped and tricked everywhere you turn. There's a scammer waiting to peel off whatever little money you got left. So, yeah, or you don't get anything at all after you paid it, period, right? Yeah, no, seriously. Oh, hi, Suna, how's it going? You hate the AI voice most of all, the robotic voice. Just use your actual voice. Is it that hard to the smallest? Oh my God. So I have been watching like some videos, some reviews, some things online on YouTube. And when I press play and that voice, and I'm like, they tricked me again. It's some freaking AI channel shitting out some content to get views with a clickbaity title. And I've been blocking these channels. It's so many every day. And you kind of know which ones are AI because like they've been created a short while ago, when AI became big. So like if a channel is 5 years old, chances are it's not AI, although that person could have sold it to a company who does AI, and then all of a sudden the content on that channel also becomes AI. But usually it's like younger channels, about a year old, that have around about 30,000 subscribers, which they bought because they all have the same amount of subscribers. And they churn out these, harvest videos out with that AI voice that tries to mimic a human to give you their opinion on whatever topic you're looking for. They are popping up like mushrooms everywhere. Oh my God, it's so annoying. So annoying. Thank you, Shyla, for becoming a patron. Hi, Letty. I know technology can be very useful for some things, but it's scary to see how it has changed everything and for the most part in a bad way. Yeah. Katerina, hey. He lives. Dacob lives. Hello, Dick. Yes. I doth hath beenetheth alivetheth. Thank you, Suna. You joined essentially Dacob, and now you need to join this one too. Well, thank you. Yes, become a member. Then you get access to the after show. Today we have 2 live streams. The after show is for Tier 1 and Tier 2 members and Tier 1 and Tier 2 patrons. Also, what I wanted to say is, thank you for becoming a Tier 1 member, Suna. Thank you. Also, because you mentioned Essentially Dacob is my perfume channel, and I just wanted to say thank you, everybody. We reached 16,000 subscribers, so thank you so much for your love and support on Essentially Dacob. There are some really cool videos lined up that are waiting to be posted. I post twice a week on my perfume channel, and Piotr says the live stream stopped for a moment. Do you guys see me? On my end, it's still active. It's green on my end. Okay, it's still on. All right, good. Thanks, guys. Yeah. So yes, December cheapies are coming. Yeah, it's the end of the year, so there's going to be a lot of end of year perfume videos, a lot of fun selections, but also like fun stories to go with them because obviously, you know me, when I talk about a topic, it's not just like, okay, these are the 5 perfumes that I like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for watching. Bye. No, there's always a story connected to why did I choose those perfumes? What's the mood in general? Like how does it feel? The socio-economical, socio-political atmosphere, socio-cultural atmosphere of the times. And then the perfumes are a framework to that sensation. It's a vibe, it's a flavor, it's in the air. Keeping the finger on the pulse of the times, very important. And perfumes are a really good framework to that. So that's why sometimes, even though some perfumes I love very much and I repeat them often, like I would have them in several of my lists, that doesn't matter. People might say, oh, you're using the same perfume again. I'm like, first of all, I don't want to overconsume. Why do we have to buy new perfumes for every video? I'm really not about that. And second of all, yeah, perfumes, they open up to you the more you wear them. And then all of a sudden, something I said about a perfume today, okay, next month I keep wearing the perfume. All of a sudden, I get another inspiration that that same perfume from 1 month ago gives me another story. So of course, if I add it in another list, it's because there's a reason for it. There's more stories to tell, there's more inspirations to follow, more poetry. There's a lot going on. A perfume isn't just a one and done deal for me. And this is the way fashion should be as well. Art, everything you live, everything that's worthwhile in your life should have a little bit more meaning, not just be superficial, consumer oriented. Use, buy, obtain, possess, move on. Next. Buy, obtain, possess, consume, move on. Next. Vivienne Westwood, buy less, choose well, make it last. Really important. And if you do so, you're going to be much happier because you're going to stop for a second and realize, wow, I don't need anything anymore, or I need very little. I need, I want less than I wanted before. Want and need, two different things. And then you're going to realize, well, the best things, you already have them. You already have the best stuff. You just kind of forgot to enjoy what you already have because you're too busy constantly looking at what to buy next. And you never stop for a second to enjoy what you already have. But we've talked about this so often already. Letty, congratulations, well deserved. Your perfume videos are saving grace in these times, so peaceful and soothing. Thank you so much, very kind of you. We got 16,000 subbies. Thank you so much. The cheapy videos are doing really well. I'm really glad to see that people are really enjoying perfumes that don't break the bank, So there's more of those topics coming up because I have a lot to say about cheapies. And the goal is to want for nothing, right, sir? So you can't value things if you have too much. True. I love to hear your new story about an old but very loved perfume. It's always magical. It's magical to me too because I realize, oh, hold on a minute. There was something this perfume still didn't tell me. Wow. And it happens often. Hi, Dudina. Oh, hi, Kev. We'll go. And oh, Dacob, have your list of perfumes to go to sleep has changed since your last review. I wonder what selection you have been using lately. It always changes, of course, because that list was made 2 or 3 years ago. Of course, it constantly shifts. So anyway, let's quick note. Let me film this one. What's that schmuck's name? Hold on. Did I take a screenshot of that? Hold on a second, you guys. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Well, Dario Vitale was anointed artistic director at Versace, or as we lovingly love to call it, Versace, not even a year ago. Did his first collection. Some people hated it. Some people loved it. Most people hated it, though. And now, not even a year later, he's been given the boot at Versace. Or at Versace. And he's no longer the artistic director there. Well, we'll go. And everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's a legend, just my opinion. Look, I have nothing against him. I really did not like his collection. I did see the close-ups of some of the pieces from that one collection he got to do before he was given the boot, allegedly. The close-ups, some details were interesting, not gonna lie. Some details, when you see them close up, was giving me, okay, yeah, a couple of years from now when they hit the outlet, and they will hit the outlet, because that shit ain't gonna sell out at retail. Trust you me. It's just my opinion, but trust you me. So I'm like, yeah, let's wait 2 or 3 years when that shit hits the outlet, the Versace outlet, then we're gonna give it a go. Now, this is, I believe, in general, the problem that Versace has been having since a couple of years now. People just, for the most part, weren't buying full retail price Versace. You could always find some Versace stuff on sale. They were a little bit watering down that brand. And then I get it. What are you going to do? My costume jewelry from Versace is terrible. Terrible. That shit peels, chips, changes color, tarnishes. Oh my God, disgusting. One of the brass rings that I got from their collection with the Medusa on, it turned green on me, okay? And it's not like I have very acidic skin. It's just really. But also the silver toned costume jewelry that I have from them also all changed color. It's just, y'all. Anyway, so Dario Vitale apparently was very loved by Donatella. Now, Donatella apparently wanted him to come in and take over. Now, here's the story. Apparently, there have been some issues, like, for example, he was appointed artistic director of Versace before Versace sold fully to Prada. So apparently the company that owned it before, they took him in to save on money, hence why they didn't even partake in Milan Fashion Week. They did a fashion show outside of Milan Fashion Week in a smaller venue, also to save money. So this guy was apparently not given the full budget to make a collection. It's really sad. Like, really, really sad to see how deep this brand has fallen to the point where everything was like cheapened. And the company that was selling Versace, they didn't want to lose any more money in the last season. They're like, well, we're selling it anyway. Who cares? Why should we invest in a show? Why should we invest a lot of money in properly getting an artistic director to do everything the way we want it done? So everything went really fast. But I'm making this video not to tell you, oh, poor Dario Vitale, couldn't care less. Sorry, Dario. I mean, all the luck to ya, really. It's like, I never knew ya, and I never will. But good luck to you. But I don't care about artistic directors, all these schmucks getting all this money to have their lives. I really don't care. Who I care for is us, the consumers, because these brands ultimately want our money. They did not just show us at Versace that they don't care for him. They showed us that they don't care for us, the consumer, because they went cheap on us, ultimately, by making this strategic move. Now, what Prada did, literally just days after the acquisition of Versace was completed, he's gone. And there's going to be nice, loving letters. Versace, the company's going to say, we wish him all the luck. Thank you so much for a great tenure. What great tenure, girl? The dude had less than a year. What are you thanking him for? You're kicking him out before he even had a chance to develop. What an embarrassment. And so now Prada, what is Prada going to do? Is Prada going to take Donatella back? Is Donatella going to come back as artistic director, or do they have somebody else in mind? And also, interesting to see how ruthless Prada is. I never liked that brand. Sorry, not sorry. I know a lot of people like it. I really don't. I don't like their cold-bloodedness, the way it looks, the style, the aesthetic. I don't like that whole idea of that, the gallery owners, the curators wear Prada. It's such a uniform for wannabes. I really don't like it. But here's the thing. Oh, and also I've read the articles on how allegedly, and this is insiders from the fashion world. This is another one of the reasons why I stopped working in the fashion field. It's all just discussed. Everybody's a fake ass. So basically, Prada has this monopoly over the models, like with the male models. This is something internal that like the model world knows. Like when there is Fashion Week in Milan, Prada dictates the hair. The male models have no right to say what they want, what hair, if other brands have other hair designs in mind, Prada doesn't care. If you want to run for Prada, Prada is going to give you a hair makeover and they will make you look the way that they want to push their style. So the male models have to, and their agencies know that they have to undergo the styling and the design choice of Prada first. And then with that haircut, they're going to go and do the other brands as well. And Prada has that way of like showing that force and power, which I find disgusting. But guess what? It also gets racist because apparently these same insiders are saying, except for the black guys, they're just tokens. The black guys, they don't care. They're mistreated. They're pushed to the corner. Nobody gives them a hair makeover. They're just short hair. They're just placed there to, fill in that quota, and nobody cares about it. It's only for the white guys that they do this. So Prada, thank you. No, thank you. We're not going to be spending any money on you. Now, also interesting that they get rid of, allegedly, Dario Vitale just a couple of days after Prada officially buys it. Versace. Okay, so what's happening next? What's happening next? Who's going to be the next artistic director? Where is Dario Vitale going to go? Because it's not like he had this like great tenure at a brand and he's going to be able to go to some other company and be like, look, in my portfolio, I did so many wonderful things. I was the artistic director of Versace for 10 months. You know what I mean? Like, who's going to hire you after this? Who's going to hire you? And you weren't even capable of keeping your job for a year? It's terrible. Terrible for your CV. Terrible. Now, these are all political choices that are being made internally. Somebody's speculating about certain artistic directors when they get hired or headhunted from one brand to go to the next. They then say, well, if I'm going to come to your brand, first of all, I want to work from my city. I don't care that your brand is situated in Milan. I live in LA and I'm going to work in LA and you're going to have to pay me. I'm not going to travel to your... No. Two, they might say, yeah, okay, but I want my entire entourage to come with me. So if you're going to hire me, you're going to have to fire your internal team because I want my internal team that I'm going to take with me from this other brand that you're headhunting me from. I want to take my team with me to your brand, which causes, you can imagine, a plethora of tensions inside of a company. It causes a ton of problems and stress. So then you get the CEOs and you get all the main managers, HR, everybody's like, okay, so we got to hire a bunch of people to get this artistic director. The artistic director has their ego that has to be appeased, but at the same time, they have to follow very strict orders and rules. They're not totally free to just do whatever they want, artistically speaking, creatively speaking, because they got the marketing team saying, and the money calculator saying, okay, so you're going to have to deliver at least 4 coats. They have to have that shape because those are our best sellers since many seasons. You can't change those. You can maybe just change a little bit the length of the coat, the trench, or the stitch, or a little bit color pattern, but you got to deliver that, and that. So you have the pressure as an artistic director to deliver them the money, deliver them something new, a breath of fresh air, while connecting to heritage, while following the strict orders of all of these higher ups, making everything work, and still act like you have the freedom to be creative the way you want to, while having difficulties bringing in your team that you already have lubed your way through, no pun intended, and you all know how it goes with each other, so it's easier for you to work. The company doesn't really want to fire their people. They don't have a budget to hire extra people on top of the people that they already have hired. It's a mess. So I can see how politically there was probably tensions, problems. Maybe they even told Dario, look, once Prada officially buys it, they might kick you out. But for now, in this transition era period, we'll take you up on it and you're going to be the artistic director and then c'est la vie. I don't know. But it just looks really bad for Versace ultimately. That's the bottom line I'm saying. To take an artistic director, make us, the consumer, believe that you believed in him so much to push him to become artistic director, and then not even a year later you get rid of him because you didn't really believe in him, huh, Prada? Is that what you're telling us? This is terrible for Versace. The image of Versace means it's disposable. Everything they do is disposable. They don't believe in anything they're doing. That's the message it conveys to the consumer, and it's a terrible message. Terrible message. Now, interesting that also Donatella Versace never posted a single picture of anything that Dario Vitale did. Even though she's apparently a big supporter of his, she was not at the fashion show that he did. Now, they say that she was not at the fashion show because she didn't want to steal his thunder. That would have been nice of her. But even after that, she did not post anything to really promote him. So they say on her social media. So she was kind of not really present to cheer him on the way you would expect somebody that used to own the brand would do. with an artistic director that they allegedly believe in. So was she told by Prada internally, don't post too much about him because we're going to get rid of him. So, don't make it look on social media that you've bonded with him too much. Did they tell her that? Is that the reason why she never really supported him officially since his debut at Versace? Or was there other political tensions internally? Is she dreaming of getting the job back? Are they going to announce that she's going to come back to Versace? I don't know, but it all really smells of something's cooking internally in a bad way. I don't want to eat whatever they have on the menu. That's what I'm trying to say at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Mm. So, yeah, Holly says, well, it makes us question how they are making their choices. It looks worse on Versace rather than Dario. Oh, for sure. Dario, I think Dario's coming out of this unscathed, less scathed than Versace, because it's also dubious and questionable what he did, but we don't know. But definitely, if I have to put Dario Vitale and Versace, by Versace, I don't mean Donatella. By Versace, I mean whoever owned Versace before Prada and now Versace owned by Prada. When I put that Versace and him together, he definitely wins the moral, if there are any morals left at all at this point. I don't think there are, but he would be definitely the one that's not the guilty one in this case. I think guilt is somewhere else, allegedly. But y'all, I mean, not giving him even one full year is, it just shows you what a shit show is going on there behind the scenes, and I don't want to have anything to do with it, So will I be supporting them? Maybe a couple of years from now at the outlet when they have their 70% off of the 50% off, then maybe. But buying Versace at full retail, girl, I got a car to sell you and a farm, okay? And an entire swimming pool to go with it, honey. Yeah, sure. Sure, we're going to buy Versace at full price. Mm-hmm. Mm. Anyway, Kev says, not to be shady, but I'm begging for the same announcement for Blazy at Chanel. You and me together, darling. Hope you like this video. You want some honest opinions about fashion? Don't act fake and smiley. Behind the scenes in the fashion world, they are ruthless. The people who run the show, they will stab you in the back and in the front given the chance. So they're not all smiley. No. They're ruthless. So why should you be ruthless when you turn on the camera and talk about it? Why? Because you're hoping that they're going to invite you to the show? Bless your heart, Shug. Love you loads. Thumb up the video, subscribe, and let's get ruthless. Let's burn the house down. Bye. And lucky ladybug, happy early birthday. And 90% of Versace, and I might think about it if I'm drunk and high. Yeah. Thank you. You see what I'm saying? So please, I'm so sick and tired. Sick and tired of the pleasantries. No. They're like, Dacob, you have to know how to curtsy. I'm like, oh, bitch, please. Curtsy my butt. Oh, by the way, somebody, it was so funny. Somebody said on my video, the era of luxury is over. Hermes, Chanel, and Rolex don't want you to hear this. That's the last video I posted before I disappeared. And now I'm back. Ann R says, you're such a hater. It's so sad. Well, Ann R, I got a response to you. Bless your heart. Get yourself a pack of tissues on sale on Cyber Monday and cry us a river. Wake up, Anne. It's 2025. Hater is the new chic, darling. There's nothing better in this world than just to lash out. Now, seriously. Hi, Gloria and Banana. How's it going, sweetie? Somebody telling me, oh my God, you're such a hater. This is so sad. I'm like, girl, no. You don't get it. You don't get it. Film. So I got a comment from Ann R on my channel video, The Era of Luxury is Over. Hermes, Chanel, and Rolex don't want you to hear this. And she says, you're such a hater. It's so sad. Well, here's the deal. I am sick and tired of people on social media lying to us constantly. Everything is fine. Everything is dandy. There's always sunshine up in the sky. Keep buying, keep consuming, keep spending money, keep showing off on social media that you can. Why? Well, you get an endorphin kick. You're going to get people liking your post. You're going to get people to type, oh my God, I love what you just bought. I wish I could get it. This is so inspirational, so aspirational. Is this how you want to lead your life, Anne R? Honey, wake up. Times are changing. People are waking up to the stupidity, to AI ads, to content creators wanting to sell you bullshit just because they got a sponsorship deal. You know who they are, the ones that wear those no brand shitty products for 6 minutes straight in a video where they're about to unbox a Chanel bag. And then they are never to be seen again wearing that shitty stuff that they're selling to you. But with the money they got from you watching and AdSense revenue and sponsorship revenue, they will be buying that Chanel bag that they will be wearing. Okay? So we're waking up to this. We're realizing the duality. There is this double standard going on in the world right now where everything is literally on fire. Everything is burning down. We are at a crossroads where the shit is gonna hit the fan. It already has, but it's gonna get even worse before it gets better. Trust you me. Even though I always say everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts, everything's a legend, just my opinion. I am of the belief that there is light at the end of that tunnel. Maybe not that tunnel, but some tunnel. But until we see that light, we're gonna have a heck of a lot of darkness still ahead of us. Okay? But the fact that we're living in a world where the shit has hit the fan, at the same time, it's like the Twilight Zone. You turn on social media and you have these schmucks posting idiotic content, acting like everything is fine. Keep spending, keep consuming, keep buying. It's fabulous. It's gorgeous. It's carpets. It's carpet madness. It's carpet madness now. Get down to buy your carpets. It's carpets. It's madness. It's carpet madness. It's carpet madness now. Just a little quote from Ab Fab. I haven't gone fully crazy. I know what I'm doing. So you have this situation where people like Ann R don't understand my critique of current day society. And she's really sad and upset because I come across as a hater. And that's so sad. And I hate to break it to you, Ann R, but it's not that I'm a hater. I'm very real. And I keep it very real. And maybe you don't want to hear the truth and you want to live in Delulu land and you want to wake up every morning believing that everything is fine, everything is dandy, everything is great, everything is perfect. And you want to be delusional? Be my guest. But that's not me. I'm sick and tired of that. You have to wake up and smell the coffee. This craziness, look, and it goes everywhere. It permeates, it's insipid. It permeates everything. I mean, it happened even to me on Thanksgiving Day. The night before, the day before, Netflix launches Stranger Things Season 5, Volume 1. But the world is on fire. But films are being shot, TV shows are being shot. It was a whole happening, a whole event. Oh, here we are, sitting watching incredible first 4 episodes of Season 5 of Stranger Things. Volume 1, and isn't it amazing? It's so exciting. You turn on YouTube to watch reaction videos, and people are living, and people have grown up with Stranger Things, and they're feeling some type of way, sharing their emotions, crying on camera, and you feel the feels, and you get excited, but then you wake up and like, wait, hold on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, maybe back in 2015, 2016, when Stranger Things first began, there was different, although those were also weird times. But like, we're one pandemic after all of that and other troubles that we're going through right now. And so here we are enjoying, eating, shopping, watching, consuming entertainment while people are literally being ripped off the streets and sent God knows where. Okay? But Ann R is upset. Ann R is upset that I dare criticize these luxury brands for playing us for all we're worth. Heaven forbid anybody were to speak up as a consumer for other consumers and open up our eyes to what is going on. Heaven forbid. No, because Ann R 8883, you're such a hater. It's so sad. Poor Anne. Hate to break your moment. Hate to break your, your happiness because maybe you live in your beautiful little house that's maybe outside of town, little rural area with your husband that drives his car. You have your extra cabrio. You got 2 kids. Each one of them has their own car. You got 4 cars in the house. Boy, oh boy, what a waste. You have maybe 2 houses also for the kids, and you're driving on the weekend back. Oh, but you gotta go play golf first, Anne. And you gotta go to the club, Anne. But before you go to the club, you need a little cute outfit. Go get yourself a cute little outfit. Go to Hermes to build up that profile so they offer you that Birkin, girl. So you go and buy yourself a cute little outfit to go to the club. Yeah, on the weekend to play sports with your hubby. Is your hubby always there with you? But you got your girlfriends to talk about that. No. You have a perfect relationship. Oh, no, nobody's cheating on you, Anne. No. Stepford wife vibes. Only happy vibes. Anne R. Only happy vibes. You got yourself a cute little outfit, Anne R. And now you're going to go to the club on the weekend. You're going to go shop. You're going to go have a little lunch, little brunch every day. You don't want to see the poor people, Anne. You're the type of person who's going to travel and go only to nice, clean places. Nice, clean places. And we don't want to see anybody in front of those establishments asking and begging for money. Heaven forbid, they don't exist. That's sad. That's sad. We don't want to look at them. No, we're going to go marching in our reserved table, because they always have a table just for us. Clean white cloth on that table. Beautiful cutlery, silver only, because anything less than silver is sad. Are you a hater to give me cutlery in the restaurant that is anything beneath silver? That's sad. Don't be a hater. Give me the best table, and I want to have the best food, okay? Oh, wait. No. You're not the server who served me yesterday. I want the server that I had yesterday. I want them to serve me. Not you. I don't know who you are. Should I call somebody on you? It doesn't look like you're from around here. Is that the Anne that is happy? Yeah? Should we be like you? And then you're going to call us not a hater? Is that what we should do, Anne? Well, I answered. I said, bless your heart. Get yourself a pack of tissues on sale on Cyber Monday, because that's when I wrote the comment. And cry us a river, Anne. Really, cry us a river. We're living in these wonderful times, aren't we, where everything is dandy. So how dare somebody have a profile on social media that dares speak out on this bullshit? How dare I? I'm such a hater. Isn't it sad? Well, if you're just as sad and a hater as me, subscribe, thumb up this video, and look forward to more. Love you loads, guys. Bye. Look, I didn't want to come back. You wanted me back. Here I am. That's what you get. I'm not happy. I'm furious, actually. So, this is what you get. I can recede back into my cave, eat my popcorn, chips, chicken nuggets till the cows come home. I don't need to do this. So, if I have more people like Anne coming for me, I can just shut the freaking house and go do something else. I'm sick and tired of it. Quite frankly, sick and tired of it. Hi, Noah Hernandez, new subscriber here. Just discovered your perfume channel and now this one. Immediately subscribed. I adore how real and critical you are about all, but also the poetry and artistic sensibility. Much love. Thank you so much. And by the way, Noah, don't worry. Like, I'm a little bit more aggressive here on the main channel. Perfume channel is all calm vibes. I'm not angry on the perfume channel. I promise you. So, okay. Baby says, that's why the carried queens and royals in those little boxes. They don't have to see the peasants. Oh, yeah. They carry them around. Dacob, thank you, says Letty, for keeping it real and speaking truth to power. It's a relief to know that there are still humans like you refusing to stay silent or pretend like nothing's happening. Everybody seems to be pretending like nothing's happening. It's driving me nuts. Oh, Baby Nay says, go off, babe, right? Love Sierra Anastasia says, Anne has been excused from the party. Oh, hi, Herbert. How does Anne make life decisions? She asks herself, will this match my Birkin or ruin it forever? The sad questions that a normal person ponders every day. Hi, Opal Johnson. I missed you. No, don't leave us again. Gag them. People just can't stand the truth and decided to call it a hate. Yeah. Period. Love the angry rants, though. Thank you, Noah. Thank you. No, I'm not always like this. It's just, it's been a minute. Now, for something positive, obviously, do we have the video ready? I wanted to show you the video that Renegade Realtor sent me. This is so cute. If you do have, like, since, I don't know, when did they start? Is Jesse Greer in the chat still? Or Ollie? How long ago did Chanel start Beauty, giving out those little charms for the holiday season? When you buy something, they wrap it up in a little bow and they give you a little charm. I have one here from last Valentine's Day. This is my favorite one. It's really cute. So they kind of, you buy a perfume and then they wrap it up and then they put this little charm on the little package for the perfume or whatever you, and so this last Valentine's Day was this camellia with the petals that were like a heart. And then you get this little lobster clasp and then you get the little Chanel logo there as well. Where is it? Those little things. So it's like a little tiny charm. And they did this red for Valentine's Day, but usually they're just gold or silver for the holiday season. And so they would do a little snowflake, or they would do a little star, or a little 5 for Chanel number 5. So they do these little charms for holiday seasons. And so this year they did a little star, and then they did a little camellia, like gold and silver, and there's always that number 5. So actually, let's film this. So wait, should we try to see if the video works first before filming? Sorry, guys, this is all live, so I'm trying to figure out. Okay, it's working. Good. So we can stop it. All right. Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. So you know how Chanel gives out during the holiday season little charms sometimes when they package something? Like, for example, I have the example here what they gave out last Valentine's Day. It's this little camellia with petals that are hearts. So cute. And the camellia is red. So it has a little lobster clasp on there. And then there's a little tiny double C logo hanging as well. So it's like a double charm. Sorry, it's not focusing really. Oh, it's on my eye? Okay. Oh, there it is. All right. And it's kind of dangly, and then there has a lobster clasp there. And usually the lobster clasp, for whatever reason, is only given in America. In Europe, you don't get the lobster clasp, you just get this. And then they thread the ribbon through here. So basically, you buy a perfume, like for example, one of my favorites, Chanel number 5 de Parfum, and then they would wrap it up for you, and then they would put a ribbon around it, and then they would attach this charm to the ribbon, you know. If they have them. They don't always have them. And usually they are only made for the holiday season. You know, Christmas or Valentine's Day. Sometimes they have these for Mother's Day. Sometimes they also celebrate Chinese New Year. And then for Chinese New Year, they had a little wheat last year. So what do you do with this stuff once you've gotten it? I mean, it has a lobster clasp. Technically, you could put it on a necklace. You could put it, you know, you could kind of, this bracelet is too thick, but you could attach it if it's a little bit thinner. You know, you could attach it to your, I don't know. There's a lot you could do with these charms. They're super, super cute. Now, here's the thing. One of my viewers sent me a video and was so gracious enough to allow me to show it to you guys, because he came up with an idea of how to repurpose these charms that we collect throughout the years. And I do believe that these have been, Chanel started giving these maybe 7 years ago. Or 6 years ago. I can't really remember when they began with these charms, but like you know, you can build up a collection if you get one every holiday season. After several years, some of the charms repeat themselves, but sometimes they design new ones. Like the Chanel little perfume bottle, usually they make that every year, and then there's a number 5 that they make every year, or almost every year. Those kind of repeat sometimes, but then there are those special ones like this one that were just a one-off. Anyway, so let's say you've collected a few of those and you don't know what to do with them, because you can either attach them to something, bracelet, necklace, on your bag, or if you want to keep them at home but have them nicely displayed, well, the Renegade Realtor, one of my viewers, thank you so much for sending me this video and allowing me to show it to you. Look how he repurposed his. I'm going to show you the video. It's just so, so cute because, let's play it. Isn't this adorable? So, you see, so the star perfume bottle, Snowflake, and the Double C. So these are from several years. The Snowflake is from last year. The Double C is like from 3 years ago, I believe. We can play it again, I guess. I have to press play again. The Double C is from like 3 years ago. The star is from this year. The perfume bottle is from last year and then 2 years ago. Snowflake is from last year. And you put a candle. Well, he put a candle under it. And then you have these little twirly things. I think they also sell them at Diptyque, or there are like several brands that sell these little twirly things that you put on top of a candle. So basically the heat from the candle creates a little bit of a vortex. Look, I'm not into physics at all, so I don't know how this works. But there's some energy being given out from the flame of the candle, and that makes this little thing turn. And so you get these gorgeous little tiny charms twirling around underneath a candle. Isn't that adorable? I think it's adorable. Now, I did tell Renegade Realtor, I'm like, look, I would only be worried that the heat of the candle maybe tarnishes the finish of the charms. You know what I mean? Like maybe if it's too hot, or the evaporating wax maybe affects the finish of the charms. But then again, the charms are constantly moving. They're not staying in one spot, being constantly heated in one spot. So maybe I'm just like overthinking things, and maybe this is not as dangerous for the charms. Maybe this is not dangerous at all for the charms. The charms are like a brass metal, and then they're kind of toned in gold and silver, usually. Like the little star, that charm, that extra camellia charm is silver, and the star is gold toned. The other charms are all gold toned. So, but let's say the charms don't get tarnished. I think this is a really, 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 really cute way to display those little seasonal holiday charms, and have fun with them and not just have them sit in a box somewhere. I think it's adorable. Of course, you have to be a candle lover as well, because not everybody's into scented candles. But if you are into scented candles, this is adorable. Okay, so what are my people saying in the chats? Gloria says, oh, that's smart. That's a great idea. Yes, it's like a... Piotr says, yes, it is like a Diptyque carousel. And Geno says, yes, it's similar to Diptyque. That's what I thought. Kari says, maybe we could like create a candle with an essence to make Blazy disappear. You're my people. But we digress. Now, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged, just my opinion. I just want to say thank you so, so much to the Renegade Realtor for sending me this video and for allowing me to use it. Because first of all, also, can we talk a little bit about how gorgeous this little candle holder is? This little candle cup mug with the gold and the faces, and then you got the carousel on top. Also gold to match the charms. I think it's fabulous. Fabulous. You know what I mean? Baby says, but it's good to be aware of random finishes, paints, etc. You wouldn't want to just breathe it in, but I think this is quite minimal, likely not getting hot enough. because I know what you're saying. Like we don't really know what sort of essential oils or how the materials here react to the heat or to the wax that's evaporating from the candle. Like how can all of these things interact? Is it healthy or not healthy? In general, I think perfumes are not the healthiest thing. Okay. I also think that perfume scented wax candles are also not the best thing to inhale all day long at home. They're probably not the healthiest. We love how they smell. Just be very careful. And also, some people obviously cannot stand smells, and some people have asthma. So, obviously, scented candles or perfumes in general are not for everybody. Be very careful and cautious when you do use them. And if you can, read the ingredients on them as well, just to be sure that like there's nothing in there that you might be reacting to in a negative way. And yeah, I like the idea. And I think that these carousels, they also have even bigger ones. So technically, you could also attach, I mean, if you have more charms, you could also attach more of, I mean, you could have like a huge carousel with like a ton of Chanel charms hanging off of it. Could be really, really cute. Well, let me know what your thoughts are. I might try this out. I do have a couple of candles. I'm not a big scented candle person, though. Um, it's a little bit overbearing for me when just one smell of one candle permeates the air all day long. I can't stand it. But I do like it from time to time. I do like it from time to time. And then when I am in the mood, to have this little moment going on while the candle is running is adorable. I love it. This is a great DIY moment, I feel, from all of these little Chanel holiday trinkets. I prefer this than to turning a beauty pouch into a camera bag. IYK. But to each their own. Love you loads. Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe, thumb up the video, and never give up on well-scented Lerv. DIY Lerv by... So yeah. Oh, I know, Suna, you said you were allergic to um, patchouli, but you bought Coromandel anyways. You're a trooper because that is an overdose of patchouli, but it is good quality patchouli, you know? Yeah. Uh, I have this, I have to freshen up the lip. Oh my God. Zeitgeist, yes, I heard about the Miss Universe scandal. Are you kidding me? I was watching it every day. I'm like, you can't make that shit up. You can't make that shit up. Wait, what is it? Because if it is, maybe we should film it. I need to know first. Well, then let's film it. I'm filming everything today. All right, film. So hold on, you guys. Well, first, wait. Sorry, we got some breaking news, but before we get there, sorry. Let me just um. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to put a note because oh my God, I hate this. I hate these emojis. I'm looking for the right emoji. Um. Okay. Anyway, so mm, okay, and now we're gonna do. Sure, let's do it. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. So do I do breaking news during the video or we begin the video with it? I'm thinking. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, I'm ready. Miss Universe 2025. Boy, oh boy, has it been a doozy to watch. Okay, where to begin? So much scandal, so much drama. I think that even the writers of like the best telenovelas and soap operas in America or in Latin America would have been capable of coming up with so much drama. There have been moments when I thought, well, no, this must be fake. And then there have been moments when I thought, this is too crazy to be fake. So, I mean, so much happened. Miss Mexico walked out and was kicked out. And one of the organizers, well, while they were having a meeting, because this thing is going on for a long time. This thing has been going on for a long time. Like, it's not like you usually when you have beauty contestant pageants, it's a show they film one evening and then you have Miss something and you have the whole thing happening in one evening, which is how I kind of remember beauty pageants being like. But now all of a sudden Miss Universe like is going on for a month or two or a whole year. I don't know. But so it all started with a lot of complications. This one meeting where the misses of the different parts of the world met, and there was like a conversation going on with one of the organizers. I think his name is Nawat Itzaragrisil. Sorry, girl, if I butchered your name. It was not my intention. So Nawat Itzaragrisil had beef with Miss Mexico. It was all like, he was like, girl, no, security, take out Miss Mexico. I'm like, wait, did you just call security on Miss Mexico to be kicked out of the room where all the misses were sitting and discuss? Because apparently the problem was like, he was, I guess, complaining that some of the girls are not pushing the sponsors or the country properly on their social media or whatever. I guess he was demanding more from them. And some of the girls were like, girl, come on, we're doing our best. I don't know. There was some shtick going on there. Then he wanted to kick her out. She left in protest. Other girls left in solidarity with her. Then I don't know if that same evening or another evening, one of the other chicks, oh no, while they were filming another one of those episodes, she fell down the stairs, broke her legs, hips, everything. She was in emergency care. I think she still is. She might still be. Miss Jamaica fell off the stage, ended up in the ER. And Miss Jamaica has been like in critical state for a long time. I hope she's doing better now. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything is alleged, just my opinion. Then Mr. Nawat had to do a public apology in a press conference where he was like apologizing about like, this is not how he does stuff. Like this was way beneath even him. So he apologized. Miss Mexico, I guess, was still in the running while Miss Jamaica, well, unfortunately had to, leave. And then there was other drama happening. What else happened? Gosh, I followed it. I really did. A lot happened. But then as all of this is unfolding, you forget about it for 2 or 3 days, and then they're in the news again because somebody again said something to somebody to offend someone, somebody felt offended, drama, drama, drama. And then now we got breaking news. We have breaking news from Miss Universe 2025. Mr. Nawat Itzaragrisil says he filed a criminal complaint against Miss Universe winner Fatima Bosch after viral confrontation, as reported by People magazine. And they say that this year's Miss Universe pageant made global headlines on November 4th after Itzaragrisil called out Bosch during a pre-pageant event. And that was Mexico, right? Miss Mexico. On December 3rd, Miss Universe Thailand posted a statement to its official Facebook page. Why it's? Is Miss Thailand it or she? What? Okay, I don't know. The article says on December 3rd, Miss Universe Thailand posted a statement to its official Facebook page claiming that Miss Grand International President Nawat Itzaragrisil filed a criminal complaint against Fatima Bosch. Miss Universe 2025 first made headlines due to a heated confrontation between Bosch and Itzaragrisil during a live-streamed pre-pageant event on November 4th, which is the one that I told you about, right? So, Itzaragrisil's alleged formal complaint, photos of which were also shared on Facebook, characterized Bosch's continued references to the viral confrontation as defamatory. Girl. So Miss Grand International President Nawat has claimed he formally filed a criminal complaint against Fatima, the winner of Miss Universe 2025. Oh, she won? Oh, so Miss Mexico, well, girl. Okay, whom Itzana Grisil confronted at a pre-pageant event, right? So he called her out for allegedly refusing to partake in a photo shoot meant for contestants to share on social media, where the sponsors are being pushed allegedly. He claimed that Bosch who was later crowned Miss Universe, wasn't posting on orders from Mexico's pageant director during the gathering of contestants, which was live streamed on Facebook by Miss Universe Thailand. Tja. Though Bosch denied this was the case and attempted to explain her side, Nawat could be seen in the live stream interrupting and demanding a verbal confirmation that she was willing to post about Thailand. Several outlets reported that Nawat called Bosch a dumbhead during their confrontation. A representative for MGI issued a comment to People responding to and denying the allegation. But Miss Mexico wrongly claimed that Mr. Nawat called her dumbhead when he actually said damage. So he called her a damaged head? I mean, so dumbhead or damaged head? Or damaged. Are you trying to say the damaged is better? Yeah? We're okay with that? Is that what you're trying to say here? Because, like, girl, okay. So anyway, video evidence is available, they claim. She has never corrected the false accusation, which caused significant reputational harm to Mr. Nawat and triggered a series of escalating issues throughout the 74th Miss Universe event, the MGI representative said. On Wednesday, December 3rd, the official Miss Universe Thailand Facebook page shared a post on behalf of MGI and Mr. Nawat stating their intention to officially clarify matters with regard to the incident reported by multiple media outlets involving the interaction between Mr. Nawat and Bosch last month. We wish to reaffirm that Mr. Nawat never called Miss Fatima a dumbhead. What he said was damage, which is clearly audible in the voice recordings that have already been widely circulated across various platforms. The social media post began. Okay, so let me understand this. Damage in which context? Like, did he call her damaged? Or did he say, like, oh, this is such a big damage for Thailand that you're not posting about us on your social media? Oh, Kari says, and the co-owner not being searched for fraud by Interpol? Girl. I mean, allegedly, everything allegedly. And I'm only reporting about this because it is in the public interest. Otherwise, I would not be, because this all seems crazy to me, okay? Insanity. Love Sierra says, I need the deets. Oh my God, I didn't understand what happened. Oh, wow. Yeah, Kelly says, I wish I watched that. A golden performances, Kari. The real drama was in the actual results during coronation night. Oh, and then, yeah, then a lot of people were like complaining about like the political choices for winners and stuff. Natadita says it should be made into a TV show. Worth it, right? No, he did not, said Gloria. Oh my God. Yes, there is a lawsuit. Well, let me know your thoughts down below. I totally missed the moment when she won. And I thought I thought it was like still ongoing. No. Well, Miss Mexico won. Are they going to take the crown away from her? Is she going to get to keep the crown? That's my biggest question. Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe, thumb up the video, never give up on love. Bye. Well, what do you know? What a doozy. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's review the Chanel show. If you like what you see, tip your host. Are you ready for Métiers, Matthieu Blazy, as some nitwits call him online? That don't know how to pronounce his name. Matthieu Blazy. Schmuck away, people. All right, so Matthieu Blazy. Now the video is taken from the Chanel YouTube channel, so it falls under fair use because we will be reviewing it. You know the spiel. The music is copyright. I'll have to let's film so I can say it again. Hi everybody, Dacob here. Let's review the Chanel Métiers 2026, well 2025/26 collection from New York. Matthieu Blazy's second collection for Chanel ever. Yay. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's a legend, just my opinion. The video we're about to watch falls under fair use because it's taken from the Chanel YouTube channel. We will be reviewing it. However, I did change the music and I will be using copyright-free music. Quel dommage, we don't get to hear Happy Days from his show. Okay, hit it, Bubbles. Thumb up the video, subscribe. You know the spiel. Oh boy, are we ready for this? Matthieu Blazy, Métiers, Chanel, New York. Hit it. So this has been done in a subway station that was functional, but it isn't anymore. Like, people don't travel through this station, but the city of New York uses it to do film shoots, photo shoots, you know, and that's Chanel rented the place to do their fashion show. I can tell you already now, if Karl Lagerfeld did this, he would have recreated the entire subway. He would have created a Chanel subway train, a Chanel subway station. It would not be so dirty. And they cleaned this shit up and it still looks like the gutter. All right, somebody's asking, where are the rats? Well, there they are. The rats, my dear, are the outfits. Okay, so we got the model. Oh boy, here we go. I mean, the jacket is Chanel, but it's the leopard. It's the leopard for me. The hair and that bag. By the way, be sure to also check out my review of the Chanel Métiers bags in a separate video. That's a doozy as well. So here I have the feeling Matthieu Blazy was told by, you know, the Baconator and Bruno, like, hey, you gotta give us at least a little bit of tweed jackets to appease those annoying, pesky customers that have been giving us millions of dollars throughout the years. So shut them up, give them at least 4 Chanel jackets, and then for the rest, you know, do your schmuck spiel. Okay, so here we are. We've had a couple of those, you know, tweed-looking jacket, and then he back with that ugly fringe, that ugly print. I cannot stand it. And now he's giving us Madame Grey meets Schiaparelli meets Bottega. Okay, how very not Chanel of him. And now he's giving us a look towards the Orient. What are these little fish? Oh my God, this is embarrassing. This is, okay, so what is this? Now he's like, okay, here's a little Chanel moment. This little dress is Chanel, but the boots, we're gonna make them Wonder Woman. Because it's in New York, see? And because Matthieu Blazy has nothing to do with America, he's gonna take the most cliche tropes of America and he's gonna implement them in this show. Because he knows what Shlomo is gonna end up buying the I Love New York t-shirt and post it on their Instagram. I know who you are. So anyway, then we have these like soft slouchy bags giving us Bottega Veneta. Here's another little tweed jacket. Like, here's the I Love New York t-shirt. You know who's gonna buy that shit. Oh, and then we had that little jacket, which is giving Chanel. The jacket is giving Chanel, sure. Okay, then we got a little black dress. Why not? I'll give him that. Why? And we lost him again. Now we have Versace at Chanel. Maybe Dario Vitale, because he lost his job at Versace. Maybe he helped Matthieu Blazy do this collection? I don't know. Oh my God, preposterous. What the hell is he doing? Okay, this little... Oh, Prada! I love Prada. Oh, Matthieu Blazy, you're doing a great job at Prada. Oh, wait, you were supposed to do a Chanel show. Forgot already? The skirt could be Chanel because of the buttons. Alex Consani. Now, Alex lost it. Is this Alex? No, this is not Alex. Alex is coming later. Alex is coming in the... This isn't Alex, my bad. Alex is coming later in the suit to homage Diane Keaton. Okay, and then we have these like poisonous carnivorous flower petals turned into dresses. Nothing to do with Chanel whatsoever. This jacket seems like it's been taken out of the Karl Lagerfeld for Chanel era. That one show that he did at Cinecittà, the Rome collection, although it was more like hooker chic, black 50s, but there's a little bit of reminiscence there. Gonna hand it to him for that. The giraffe bag, we're gonna talk about that bag in the bag review. More Versace meets a little bit of Dior, maybe? Does Matthieu Blazy know what brand he's working for? Like, does he have any idea? The jacket, yeah, could be a little bit Chanel. Why not? Skirt as well. The ladybugs. Yeah, it's a whimsical thing. I get it. It's okay. That's fine. The trench coat, yeah, leather, Bottega. We're back to Bottega Veneta. Okay, the classic Chanel, like I'm a geek, I read books, and I'm rich, so I can afford head-to-toe Chanel, but it looks like I bought it at Zara. That's the look that we've been seeing at Chanel for a while now. The little zipper sweater, the sporty thing for the person who can't afford this beautiful dress, so they can buy the sweat, sure. Yeah, but except, you know that even that sweater is gonna cost at least $4,000 once it hits the stores, so... Yeah, this is... What is this? This is not Chanel, I'm sorry. What is this? What is this? We're going to a carnival? Are we cosplaying? What are we doing here? But the coat looks nice. Why not? Oh, and here we're back to the, what is this, 60s, 50s with that little hat. Oh, he's giving us Schiaparelli vibes. Dude, you got the job at the most prestigious fashion brand in the world, and yet somehow I cannot help but think that you are delivering a sort of a portfolio, like you're applying for a job at these other brands while you're showing a collection at Chanel. Like, what's wrong with you, dude? This is giving us Breakfast at Tiffany's gone terribly wrong. So now he's giving us Givenchy from the late 50s, early 60s. I love this jacket, but to be honest with you, this jacket could be Gucci, this jacket could be vintage Yves Saint Laurent. This jacket, the problem is, okay, this is Chanel for whoever is skinny and young. But it's like very blasé. Haha, see what I did there? It's very blasé. It's like the basic bitch look jacket, you know, he gave us. But he gave us one. This is awful. I mean, Carrie Bradshaw could wear this, or Miranda could wear this for Just Like That. But there's a reason they canceled in Just Like That. Ah, here's Alex. You know, there was this whole controversy wearing the Diane Keaton look. The whole controversy, Alex complaining, being fired because allegedly Virginie Viard did not want her. But then she got hired for Beauty Chanel, and then she was gone again, and now Matthieu Blazy hires her. So that's like a double slap in the face. But and you might say, but we support Alex Consani. I don't support Alex from the moment that Alex decided to do a whole short film with Gucci under Demna. You're supporting Demna, you're not a friend of mine. So we digress. This is a cute little skirt and jacket. Here we have a little Chanel, tell you a moment why not. This oversized shirt, really cool. By the way, this is what I was trying to say earlier. Some of these pieces look really nice, but they don't look Chanel nice. What do I mean by that? That oversized vintagey looking jacket that I would like to wear, it doesn't look like Chanel, meaning it looks like it's something vintage that I could get at a thrift store for $20, but if I want it from Chanel, I have to pay $6,000 or $7,000 for that jacket. So what I have a problem with this collection is that the pieces that look wearable don't look Chanel enough to warrant those exorbitant prices. Now, no Chanel piece warrants those exorbitant prices. It's just that they have positioned themselves in a place where they believe they can get away with it, with the prestige that they have. So they can say, yeah, we're going to charge you $6,000 for a denim jacket because we can, honey. I get it. Is it lame? Of course it's lame. But I get it. But the problem for me is that particular jacket that I do like, I can get it anywhere else. And if I got it for much cheaper, and if I got it from Chanel, I would pay $6,000 or $7,000 for it, and it wouldn't even look like Chanel. It's ridiculous. See what I mean? That's the problem I have with this. Like it's Gucci, it's Yves Saint Laurent, it's a lot of different things. This jacket looks like Chanel. It does, but it also looks like YSL from the 70s. So my point being, for who is this? Who is this for? For the people who actually want to spend that extra money to dress in Chanel, they don't want to look like they bought something at Gucci. And if you want to buy something at Gucci, you're going to spend way less than buying it at Chanel. So that's the problem I'm seeing here. Like, I would not be complaining about this if they told me that that jacket was going to cost $1,500 instead of $6,000. You see what I mean? But no, they're going to charge you the $6,000 for a jacket that Gucci would charge you $1,500 for. And I know even $1,500 is too much, but we're talking luxury here, so let's keep it real. That Superman sweater with the double C as the Superman logo, whimsical. That's something that Karl Lagerfeld would have done. He could have done. He probably would have done it better. But okay, I'll let them pass with the Superman sweater, but also that. Okay, this, forget it. What is this? Again, we have like some Schiaparelli meets Bottega Veneta meets Gucci meets Valentino. No. Okay, this is Chanel. Not the shoes, but the little capelet. Yeah, that's I'll give him that. Now we have Moschino on the runway. Now he's trying to get a job at Moschino. More Schiaparelli. A little bit of Givenchy in there as well. Dolce & Gabbana. Gucci under Tom Ford and Dolce & Gabbana from the early 90s. That's what this is. Are you kidding me? Absolutely no. No. Okay, yeah, this could be like an haute couture Chanel piece. Sure. Yeah, fine. Nothing special though. These headpieces, no. The animalier for the 25 bag, kind of cute. Is it fake fur or real fur? We don't know. I mean, he's making a statement with diversity of models. Good for him, a lot of black models. In these times, in America, you're hiring a lot of black models. He's making a statement here, I like that. This is Dolce & Gabbana, pure. This is something they did a lot in the early 90s with these like transparent vinyl trench coats, raincoats on top of out. This is pure 90s Dolce & Gabbana. Also this, by the way. Okay. So I see this, I think Dolce & Gabbana, I think Gucci, I don't think Chanel. Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm sorry, but I get it. He wanted the skyscrapers, the architecture of the city transposed onto the clothes. Oh, please. It's like a first-year student of fashion. It's like, yeah, look, we're going to incorporate the texture of the city, the skyscraper, into the outfit. It's going to look really... And then, because he doesn't know anything about America, but I know he lived in America for a certain period of time. I know that from his biography. But I'm like, and this is all you can come up with? The skyscrapers of New York, the apple from the Big Apple, Superman and Wonder Woman? I mean, yeah, would think America had a little bit more to offer culturally than just those tropes. You know, come on. No. And then, of course, we had a little bit the Breakfast at Tiffany's moment with a couple of those dresses that did look a little bit like Givenchy more than Chanel. But look at these colors, patterns, textures. And he's like, you know, everybody goes in the subway. You can see every human being in the subway. I'm sorry, boo. I don't know what subway you go to, but the subway I go to doesn't have everybody wearing Chanel from head to toe. This is so tone deaf. So, like, yeah, these rich people that are spending $100,000 for a full outfit of a Métiers d'Art collection, they're gonna take the subway, whatever. Oh, it's bougie, it's gutter chic, darling. Gutter chic is the new it moment. And no, this is just not giving. You can exactly see the amount of times they told him, look, at least 10 looks have to have some classic Chanel vibe, the rest, whatever. And it's like he followed that. And again, the disrespect. Yeah, he's like, I'm above all of this. I'm just here with my sweaterlet and denim. I don't need to come out with a tie and, you know. Last time we had a Métiers d'Art from Chanel in New York was 2019. Karl Lagerfeld, New York, Paris, Egypt, New York collection, best collection ever. And not even 10 years ago. Okay. And now Matthieu Blazy's like, no, let's do New York again because my first Métiers d'Art, I'm going to top Karl. And we went from the stars literally to the gutter. Literally to the gutter. Honestly. Blanca says, wearable items, but I only recognize Chanel in about 10 things. That's the problem. Like, I get it. Wearable, cute. But is it Chanel prices cute? Or is it like cute, Gucci cute? Because to me, it gave me Italian luxury brand. It didn't give me Chanel. Zaika says the Chanel studio was doing a better job than him. Ollie says, I miss Virginie. Cecilia says, a confused student project. Latoya says, he should have grouped clothes better. Slip Known says, nothing will make you happy, LMAO. No, something would make me happy. Or you mean like you as a customer? No, in this collection, nothing can make you happy. And trust you me, girl, nothing can make your wallet happy. Now, can something make me happy? Of course it can. A lot of things make me happy. But since you've been asking me to review this show, I'm honest. Or would you prefer me to sit here and fake it to you? And be all like, oh, it's fabulous because I'm on social media making a video now. Everything is dandy. Everything is great in this world. There are no problems out there. Oh, no, not at all. Are you telling me you have problems with earning money? No, there's no such thing. Everybody's fine. Everybody's earning a ton of money. Everybody's going shopping. Everybody has, what, you don't have the money to pay $7,000 for a jacket? Of course you do, girl. Everything is dandy and great. Don't you worry about a thing. Everything is fabulous. Everything is great. I love this collection. Oh my God, it was so gorgeous. Can't wait to contact my sales associate to put aside a couple of things for me. Let's pre-order them. Happy, happy, happy. I was going to be so happy. Next time I go, I can't wait for them to offer me some champagne. Heaven forbid we were to upset Chanel. Heaven forbid we were to upset Lena Nair. Heaven forbid we were to upset Bruno Pavlovsky. Heaven forbid we were to upset Mr. Blazy. Heaven forbid they were not to invite us again. No. No. You misunderstood. I am happy. Happy, 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 go lightly. All that we've seen on this show was spectacular. How do they say, the ones that don't know how to pronounce his name? Blazy, Matthieu Blazy. What did they say? It was spectacular. It was glorious. It was glorious, darling. Glorious. We just want everything. And give me longer nails. Give me the nails, darling. Give me the hair. Give me everything. I want it. I love it. This was the collection of the decade. This has single-handedly revitalized the fashion world. I cannot wait to spend $20,000 on one of those giraffe bags. I cannot wait to spend $50,000 on a dress and a jacket. I cannot wait to talk about this collection positively in every single post I make on social media. Would that make you happy? Yeah? Is that what you want to see? Well, honey, there's like 50,000 channels out there who are ready to lick their asses. So go watch those channels. If you want the truth, you're going to stick with me. Love you loads. Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe. Never give up on truth. Health insurance be damned. Give me the coat. Ah, Gloria. Tip a hoe here if you like what you see. Thank you. Oh, Frank, thank you so much.
Frank tipped $25. Happy holidays regardless of the dark days.
Thank you, Frank. Very kind of you. Let me add Frankie to our thank you flower. Are we going to hear the sound? Nothing? Ah, there it is. Thanks. Thank you so much. So, what? I don't understand. Oh my God. Who's the anonymous person?
Anonymous
wow, that's a
tipped
lot. Thank you.
$100. Red heart emoji.
Should I? Because sometimes it's anonymous if somebody forgets to type their name, or is this purposefully anonymous? So should I write anonymous here? If you want me to write anonymous, don't say anything in the chat if you want to stay anonymous. Otherwise, let me know in the chat who you want me to write on the flower, and I will. Mahona says, yay, now I can buy Gucci and D&G for 5 times more. I don't even care about having things mislabeled. Right, Mahona? Corey Emerson's like, we just had to drop our dental insurance and buy ourselves a Chanel jacket, baby. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna write red heart for the anonymous, okay? Thank you so much. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did review the Haute Couture show. I did Petite Palette Baby. Yeah. I review every Chanel show. Yeah. Forever says, hey, Dacob, I got a Holiday Guerlain lipstick case. I got the delivery today. I was disappointed to find out that it was made in China. Girl, welcome to the club. I mean, even the Chanel, like little packages and stuff from their beauty products are made in China. It's like the little pouch, the beauty pouch, made in China. Even the box for the set of Les Exclusives, if you buy 5 of them, that box made in China. All of these little charms, guess where they're made? In China. So, yeah. Oh, the leopard was totally D&G. Totally D&G. So anyway, that was that. Now, look, are you ready for the Chanel bag review? Oh, Chanel had one of the best pret-a-porter collections directly inspired from the Haute Couture one, but now it's just sad. Yeah, this is just... okay, here goes. My hair? It's okay. Oh, Claudia B, thank you so much, sweetie. Hold on, let me...
Claudia tipped $25. Wishing you well this holiday season.
Thank you, sweetie. Wishing you all the best this holiday season, too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And by the way, you guys, I was thinking to myself, me coming back live streaming again, I wasn't feeling it because the world is going amok and I'm just like, what are we doing here? It's all ridiculous. But you did ask me a lot to come back and I did come back. And, but I thought to myself, if I come back, I'm going to give it to you real because I'm thinking people are so frustrated. People are so done. You know, I'm like, well, I have this platform, might as well voice the fact that we're done. Maybe some of you don't have a platform. I have it for you. You know what I mean? So the frustrations, everywhere I click on social media, everybody's lying. Everybody's lying about how fabulous it is, how amazing everything is. I'm like, no, nothing is amazing. Nothing is fabulous. So I'm like, no, we're going to live stream and we're going to say it like it is. I'm sick and tired of the lies. I'm sick and tired of these What is it? Of these double standards, you know? Sick and tired of it. And we know Chanel is watching you. Good, let them eat cake. Chanel. Edition. Gloria Athena, my love. Thank you so much, Gloria.
Gloria Racinos tipped $50. Happy to see you, Dacob.
Thank you,
Love
Gloria.
seeing you be you.
My empanada. Gloria Athena. There she is. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, and Petite Palette Baby gifted 10 Super Dacob memberships. Short Coin N6, I received a membership by Petite Palette Baby. Pachoo. Pachoo. Okay, hold on. Pachoo. No, I'm trying to get the confetti to work. Ah, there it is. Okay. Kelly Carrick received a gift membership by Petite Palette Baby. Ah. Seed received a gift membership by Petite Palette Baby. Ryan received a gift membership by Petite Palette Baby. Penguin Lover received a gift membership by Petite Palette Baby. Exo Make Me Horolo Lo received a gift membership by Petite Palette Baby. Jeno received a gift membership by Petite Palette Baby. And Asia A received a gift membership by Petite Palette Baby. Then we got Inga T received a gift membership by Petite Palette Baby. Sharon Green received a gift membership by Petite Palette Baby. And then let me see, the chat stopped on me there. Welcome to all the new Tier 1 members. Petite Palette Baby, thank you so much for gifting so generously the 10 memberships to our new members, and to all the new members. Enjoy your membership perks, including a special live stream today coming right after this live stream. And did Bubbles get another gig on there? Oh, there you go. Yeah, Gloria. No, Bubbles, yeah, she got fixed. Thank you. Best Christmas gift ever, says Asia A. Oh, thank you guys so much for sticking with me through thick and thin. And with all the junk food I've been eating, very, very little thin, very big thick. But let's review the bags, y'all. Can you believe? Oh my God. Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today we are reviewing the Chanel Métiers 2026 bags by Matthieu Blazy. All the photos that I will be showcasing are from the Chanel website, so it falls under fair use. We are reviewing them. So credit to Chanel for all the photos. Okay, let's start it off. I say, you know what? Let's take the tooth out immediately. Via il dente, via il dolore, as they say, no? Fuori il dente, va via il dente, va via il dolore, something like that in Italian. Anyway, take out the tooth and gone is the pain, as they say. Okay, look, I don't hate a classic Chanel large camera bag. I'm fine with it. I have a 255 camera bag myself without the turn lock here. It does have the little Mademoiselle kind of just idea of a lock that's not functional though. I don't know if this one turns, but yeah, except on mine, and that mine was from the Métiers Paris Ritz Lagerfeld collection. You could actually detach the chains, which is really cool. I don't know if these chains are detachable. Doesn't look like they are, but it's really cool when they are detachable. Via dente, via il dolore. That's right, Cinnamon Roll. All right, so this is fine. It's a classic Chanel bag shape. We've seen it before. It's okay. Very simple, very practical, might I add. It fits quite a bit. I love my 255 camera bag. These are always, for me personally, a good purchase if you have the money, because they're really timeless. They fit a lot. There's not a lot of like double space inside that kind of is like a fake space, like for example, the double flap Timeless Classic. There's way less space inside than it appears to be from the outside, but not with these. The camera bags are usually nice, sturdy, they fit a lot, so fine. The little shopper behind it, I'm a bit less into it because that turn lock kind of makes us lose so much space here because the back of the bag has the little nipple that goes through the double C to turn. So you lose a lot of space, and then when you open it, you have that little metal thing sticking out. Not a fan of that one. Okay, next. There's a lot of them to go through, so let's be a little bit quicker. And by the way, while I'm reviewing this, I'm reviewing it in front of a live virtual audience. So write in the chats also your opinions, and then I'll read a couple of them. And you, please, as you're watching this later on, let me know down below what you think about these bags, and I will be reading your comments as well. And everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Okay. I'm sorry, but no. It's like Hermes, but lower quality for Chanel, and it's probably gonna cost like 5,000-6,000. It's too boring to be Chanel. Next. The tweed jacket. Yeah, we're not talking jacket, but that thing, that monstrous carnivorous plant thing in the back looks like petals off. Just girl, no. This bag, boring. Next. I like a good suede. I just don't know if this is a good suede. I kind of like the double C grommets. So the chain comes out of the double C. While this is not a double C, so we're shifting to double C in other places. This is more like a little square. This is cute. Tacky, looks fake, but I kind of like the game of it. It looks like some fake thing. This is okay. This is okay. Next. So here, unfortunately, Chanel didn't give us a side view of this one. So I like this color green. I don't like the strap for this bag. I do like the little teeny tiny metal bag in the front, because the chain of it has little pearls and stuff on it. So it's kind of like you could wear it like a necklace, I suppose. Kind of cute. The dress, awful. Next. So yeah, this hasn't been done the first time, although everybody's now on social media saying, oh my God, this is amazing, a must have. Basically a Chanel, your cup holder. It's been done before. This is not the first time that Chanel is making this. So the fact that he just copied something from their archives, whatever. I can't believe that some people are screaming like, oh my God, this is so groundbreaking and revolutionary. I'm like, under what rock have you been living? Or maybe you've just learned how to talk now and you're in that age, you just started using social media, so you believe that this has been done the first time ever now. Anyway, the bag behind it, it has like a metal round things with a double C on it here in the, yeah, whatever. No. Next. So this is supposed to mimic some architecture from New York, because the collection is inspired by New York, blah, blah, blah. And then, so this has a little strap to pull on, and then these look like doorknobs, and they're like little glass crystal things. You know, uh, yeah, the bag is, it's whimsical. Yeah, the Carl could have done something like this. His double C would have been bigger. I think Matthieu Blazy is just reducing double C. The chevron is also something that Chanel does from time to time. So I like the brown. Why not? Sure. It's a Métiers d'Art collection. Having a doorknob thing, why not? The Wonder Woman boots, however, it just ruins the whole, like, what are you doing? I mean, just cover this. It's much like just better. Much better. Look at the look without those ugly ass boots. This is also giving me Chanel. I like this. And then you show this, it just, look how it destroys the whole thing. Anyway, we're talking bags. Okay, next. I had to show, okay, the peanut girl. Is Matthieu Blazy trying to tell us that he's little down there? Or that his Italian boyfriend is little? What is he? Or that Bruno Pavlovsky? Like, who is little down there? What is he telling? What's the peanut about? But it's this dress that's giving me Balenciaga in the worst way possible. This is giving me Demna for Balenciaga, and also the shoes. This is preposterous. This is not Chanel. Terrible. Okay, anyway. So from small dinkies, and this one, maybe it's a small little dinky, but it's probably gonna cost you 20K or at least 15K. Vertical scrotum, says the real renegade, the renegade real. You need to buy. Anyway, next. It's awful. Cha, I'm so sorry. Coco Chanel, I know you're probably twirling in your grave right now. That poor woman. I have nothing against matchy matchy. The bag matches the outfit. Look, Chanel did that. And when she was alive, they only did haute couture. They didn't do prêt-à-porter. So you pay for your dress, they fit it for you, and then with the leftover fabric, they would usually make you a bag and gift it to you. So, you know, the fact that the bag is made of the same material as the outfit, yeah, that's all perfect and fine. But it's the pattern. Blanca is asking, where's the bag? The world has changed, says Natadita. I can feel it in the air. Send me to 2005. Oh, the world has changed drastically and not for the better. This is awful. The pattern is just vile, really ugly and dated. You know, what's the beauty about a lot of Chanel pieces is they're really timeless. This already looks old to me, like AOP all over prints. AOPs usually don't work. It's really hard to nail it and give us a timeless AOP. Usually AOPs look already old by the time they hit the runway. Very, very often it is mostly the case that designers usually fail with an AOP than succeed. One designer that was really good at doing AOPs was Vivienne Westwood. Hers were timeless, but she was clever. She always made slogans out of them. She made people think while seeing an AOP. This is just vomit to me. Next. I get it, the desire that he has to like, look, Chanel is always very restrictive. The bags are high maintenance. Trust you me, I have over 20 of them in my collection. They are very high maintenance. They are such a pain in the butt to wear when you go outside because they can easily scratch. You can bump into stuff, the double flaps. You got to open one, then the other, then you got to get in. Everything is tight. Everything so annoying. So I've been also waiting for years to get like a loosey-goosey, good quality leather bag that fits everything. But here's the thing. Once you do that with Chanel, and I tried the 22 bag because I wanted the 22 bag to be that bag, but 20 minutes into owning one of them, it started peeling. Such bad quality. Check out my video on that one from back in 2021 or 2022. Posted a whole video about the 22 bag quality issues that I had. This looks like a soft leather. Maybe it's a good leather, but it's not Chanel. You see, once you do this soft leather, scrunchy, like, oh, nice, it's no longer Chanel. And it doesn't even have the chain anymore. It has a regular leather strap, but the strap is too thin proportion-wise to the bag. The bag is big. The strap needs to be a little bit bigger because this tiny strap is going to stretch with time because you know you're going to stuff that bag. If you have that bag, you're going to fill it up. It's going to get heavy, and then this is going to pull it. It's going to look like shit in just a couple of months, in my opinion. So this, while it looks comfortable and I want to squish it and I want to hold it, it doesn't give me Chanel. And so we're at a moment here where I say I like the bag, but I don't like that it has a Chanel price. If you give me this bag and you charge me the price you would charge if this bag were sold by Gucci, like instead of charging me $7,000 or $8,000, I don't know how much this is going to cost, $8,000, $7,000. Like if you charge me $2,000 or $3,000, also way too much, but like up to $3,000, I get it. That's how much you would charge if it were Gucci, but no, it's Chanel. So you're going to charge me $7,000 or $8,000, but it doesn't give me Chanel vibes. Gloria says, that's a Marshall's bag. No shade to Marshalls. Okay, you see? Next. I'm just happy to see a jacket that looks like a Chanel jacket. Although he probably beaded this thing and it's not comfortable to wear. It doesn't look like a tweed. It looks like pearls or I don't know what he did there. But look, double C's again. Ooh, they didn't fully disappear yet. This bag, it has that little grommet with a double C chain coming out. Yeah, this is a classic Chanel bag, very Y2K, but also going back into the 80s. It looks like vintage, revisited. This is fine. Just a simple bag with the double C's, looks vintage. Maybe you're better off buying the vintage version. That's going to cost you way less than this in new, because this leather already looks quite used and old and dry in a bad way. Forever 25 says Zara bag. Okay, moving on. Now, this is the first time in this collection, the Métiers 2026, where I feel like, oh, he gave us a double flap. And just remember last season where he destroyed the 255 and bent it all? They probably got really bad feedback for that. He's not destroying the bags this time around, but he's also upset. He's not showing us any 255. He's like, oh, you don't want the destroyed 255? Then I'll give you nothing. And nothing he gave us. There are no 255 bags this season. But he did not destroy the timeless classic double flap. Instead, he adorned it with crap. I guess what, leaves and whatever the heck he thought was symbolizing New York. Just because of these metal appliques, it's going to cost even more. So what, we're going up from $12,000 to $20,000 for this thing? Girl, bye. At least we still have the double flap. Okay, it looks like a double flap. Maybe he took one flap out. Next. So let's open the next folder. This is interesting because we have Coco Chanel here and a dog there, and then there's that chain between them. Now, the weird thing, however, is that this zipper pull works from here down and from down up. So as you move the zipper close to each other, the dog on a leash comes closer to Coco, or Coco can move closer to the dog, I guess. Kind of, it's like a whimsical thing. I like the silhouette of Coco. I do have a Karl Lagerfeld 2003 necklace with a very similar silhouette like this one, metal with enamel. It's a necklace in my case. I remember back then I bought it at the Chanel boutique for 135 euro. You can forget those prices nowadays, but interesting just to know how these prices have shifted. Yes, Zeitgeist asked, did Coco ever have a dog? Back in the 20s and 30s, but not. So this silhouette, this is 50s and 60s Coco. In the 50s and 60s, no. But back in the 20s and 30s, yes, she did have a dog. Not that dog, though. Okay, next. Oh, the bag, boring, other than that. Here's another dog. Coco never had a poodle. Here's a poodle. I know some of my viewers have poodles, so you might like this because you like a poodle. And I understand your love for dogs, and your love for your dog might make you say, I want this because it has a poodle on it. But stop for a second and consider, this is a Chanel bag. And with all the tassels and beads, this thing is going to cost you $30,000 at least. $25,000, $30,000 for this. And it doesn't look like a Chanel bag. Okay. And also, what's up with the fringes? Poodles don't have fringes. These fringy dogs, that's a different type of dog that has, you know, like a Yorkshire Terrier or something a Yorkie is going to have these fringes if they're competing. But not a poodle. So they didn't even think this through. Like if you're going to have a poodle on it, then at least give the bag that, you know, curly white or curly black fluffy fur, faux fur, but don't give it these tassels. I know he went for the 50s because poodles were very popular in the 50s and tassels and fringes were popular in the 50s. And this is playing on that. Plus these colors are very 50s and the shoe, but I get it's too much though. This is not Chanel. And you can't tell me, oh, well, but it does have the double chain and this interwoven leather in the chain, and there's a turn lock hiding under there. It's not a girl. Yeah, Kelly Carrick, there are better vintage poodle bags out there. I completely agree. No, this is just no. Tragic. Okay, next. Oh my God, this is so bad. So Chanel doesn't do exotics anymore. So this is kind of, they call it a crocodile, like Coco Chanel, crocodile pattern. So it is embossed calf leather to give you the impression of being exotic, unless they didn't change their mind and now they're starting doing exotics again. But this bag is just tragic. It's a Y2K shit show. This is so bad. Just no. No, I would never give Chanel. This looks like, again, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, pleather vibes. Terrible. Okay, next. The strap is so Canal Street, says Kev. I agree. Giving me vintage Chanel vibes. Chanel used to have those bags in the 90s where on both sides of the bag you would have a flap opening, which was uncomfortable to wear because always on one side of your body you would have this thing poking into your back, this little metal nipple thing. So I would say this is not very practical if it's both sided. If it does have these things only on one side, then I say sure, why not? But again, I don't like the strap. I want my chain Chanel strap with interwoven leather. But I do like the vintagey look of it. But again, you buy it vintage, it's gonna cost you way less than buying this new. New, it's gonna be like $6,000 to $10,000. Next. Yeah, if you have $20,000 for this bedazzled, sequined little tiny bag, then I say why not? It's just really hard for me to see Chanel with animalier patterns. Not to say that Coco never did it. She did do it, very, very limited amount. But it's just something that when we see an animal print like this today, it's not Chanel, for me. And let's not even talk about the dress, preposterous. Anyway, next. Oh, not my vibe, says Gloria. Such a hard pass, says Asia. Is she wearing a mop, says Robbie. Kurt Geiger. Nothing sophisticated about it, says Suna. So here's the next one. Diane von Furstenberg here. No, it's not, but it looks like. I love the fact that we're having models of different ages as well, by the way. No shade to that. I think we should have even more models on the runway of a certain age. Why? Because those are the ones that can usually afford $10,000 for a bag and $100,000 for an outfit. So I'm all for models of a certain age in Chanel because let's be honest here, those are the clients. So I'm all for that. And yeah, this bag is a big no for me. The skirt is kind of cute with the belt and the top, but not with this jacket at all. It's all just, what did she get wet there, or did moths start eating this already? Anyway, the glasses are awful. The bag, yeah, it looks like one of those freebie beauty bags that they give you, not in leather at Chanel, but again, soft, squishy. I see what he's going for here, but it's something else. This is not Chanel. You put a double C logo. Yeah, but okay, but let's take the double C off of it. You see, it could be Hermes. It could be Hermes. It could be Celine. Could be YSL. Could be anything, really. The shape of the bag on its own does not give us Chanel. Only when you add the logo do you force it down our throats and make us say it's Chanel. No. Next. Yeah, bougie. Again, that embossed croc. I love that green, that deep bottle green. But you can't detach the chain. Or maybe you can, but I don't think you can. If you could detach the chain, I would love this bag. I would love a top handle bag that doesn't have a hanging chain. And I like the fact that they rolled the handle, because Chanel doesn't make many top handle bags. So this, but again, it's kind of Louis Vuitton as well. But I love this green, this emerald deep green. Without the chain and just the top handle, this would be a cutie. But then it's too thin on the side. So with a top handle, you want it to stay upright. This one is too little. It would probably fall on the side. It wouldn't be able to stand upright. So I would have to test that out. Okay, next. This is a little bit like what East-West Timeless Classic, although we have now the chains, the grommets next to each other, not behind each other. Yeah, we've seen this one a lot of times at Chanel, unless he didn't hide some shtick on the back of the bag. The front looks just, your classic Chanel baglet. Why not? Classic. Why not? Yeah, we'll go. Next. This looks like a beauty vanity case, but elongated for, for documents with a tiny double C. This already smells dusty, musty, old leather to me. Not in a good way. I get it, but I don't like it. I get it, but I don't like it. This smells musty and moldy to me. This is not going to age well. Too soft to be a document case, too thin to be a makeup case. What is this thing? No. Next. It's like he's trying to make it look like Hermes, like one of those horse feeding bucket bags. It's a cute bag. I like suede. This is not Chanel to me. I'm sorry. This is not a Chanel bag. Don't like it. Next. Yeah, this is lovely. Beautiful métier d'art. Timeless classic, double flap with a lot of extra ornaments, floral arrangement, the red and white. If you have $30,000, because this is going to cost you between $20,000 and $30,000. If you have $30,000, this is the bag I would tell you to buy. This is just one of those classic expensive Chanel bags with a really, really beautiful hand-stitched floral arrangement on it. Really nice. And Coco used to do these contrasting patterns as well, by the way. This is not something Blazy invented. So this is your classic Chanel bag from the 60s, just modernized a little bit, but super expensive. So I say yes to this just because it's classic. Okay, next. No, absolutely not. No, no, no. This is just, no. Just make Louis Vuitton do shit like this, I like this jacket shirt, but again, for $1,000, $2,000 maybe, not for like 7,000. Okay, next bag. Kev says he has the worst direction for bags. Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, this, okay, it has a double C turn lock. No. I like that we have the chain strap. I like that. But no. The whole combination. Is it sequenced? No, I don't think so. You never know with him. Maybe it does have sequence on it, but no, I don't like. And again, when you choose, if you want to choose an animalier pattern, cheetah, leopard, tiger, whatever, like you gotta know how to choose them. This is a terrible example of a leopard pattern. Terrible. If you're gonna copy Dolce & Gabbana, you gotta learn better from them because they know how to pick their leopard. Okay, next. So now Chanel is trying to do the Hermes her bag with a teeny tiny double C turn lock, just as small as it can be. Oh my God, this is so anally retentive. This is so trying so hard to tell you it's Chanel without telling you it's Chanel with that, like, let's make the logo so small. Why are you making it small? You either take away the logo or you give me a logo that is proportioned to the size of the bag. You don't play these stupid games. And then you got the double C on the little tag there. Disgusting. This is preposterous. And then, they're going to say, but this little quilted thing here is taken as inspiration from Coco Chanel's couch from 31 Rue Cama. Oh, please spare me the bullshit. Next. The glove is atrocious too. It has been done before, super impractical. You can't even sit in this skirt. Like when you start sitting in this thing, these little things are going to pop off your butt because they're like big sequins attached to the things. As a bag, okay. As a dress, absolutely no, but very editorial. But the bag, again, if you got the $20,000 to $30,000 for this thing, sure, why not? It's a collectible, blah, blah, blah. Next. Absolutely no. I mean, again, this is giving me Louis Vuitton lack of organic vibe. Chanel is all about round candy, deliciousness that you just wanted. You want to, and this is giving me austere, detached from emotion, clinically geometric. It's giving me Louis Vuitton, uncomfortable. It's not giving me Chanel at all. That chain doesn't help. Terrible. Next. And the back of the shoe is gross too. The front is meh. Next. Oh my God. And here we go again. I mean, he started with this shtick for the spring summer collection. We saw, what's his name? Pedro Pascal wear a big one of these. He's like, oh, yeah, it's our soft version. He's like trying to, but then with that strap, what is, come on, you guys. This is trash. This looks like a fake Chanel bag. No, next. And then they're going to charge you $8,000 to $10,000 for this shit. Classic, like I said, camera bag from the beginning, this time in suede. This always works, so nothing new here. Love it. Next. Okay, so I guess they told him, Carl always did Minaudière, so you gotta do it too. So I don't think that the schmuck got the memo, because New York has squirrels, so this is the acorn from New York. So he took this yeah, let's do the Minaudière, but he took it too literal. Let me explain. Carl would have taken this to another level. He would have created something whimsical. He wouldn't give you a one-to-one acorn. He would have given you an acorn that's a house that inside has something happening, like it's an acorn Chanel boutique for squirrels. He would have transformed it. Instead, here we got, it's an acorn bag with the Chanel logo on it. Yeah, other brands also do acorn bags, Minaudières. They don't cost $30,000 though. So no, it's boring. And stealing from Vivienne Westwood. Vivienne Westwood used the acorn as a symbol of philosophy and Aristotle, but that's a whole other story for another time. Okay, moving on to the next one. The Chanel woman improvising herself to be a doctor. So this is like kind of those doctor bags that they had to open to put them in. It's empty and it's already sagging and ugly. This is so bad. I hate the handle. The straps are awful. Okay, next. Here we go again with that bag we saw earlier, except it was like smooth leather or grainy leather. Here we have the embossed mock croc. Still ugly. Still, if you cover the logo, it's no longer Chanel at all. Looks fake. Next. Ooh, Chanel trying to copy Hermes and make their own version of the Aline bag. The Aline bag or the Gypsière. I just, yeah. And then, like Hermes, they also put the logo outside, which was in. So this is, oh no, this is just, looks like Gucci on a budget, says Kev. This looks like Canal Street realness. It is giving Michael Kors. Yeah, it's giving Coach. Oh man, this is so bad. This is so bad. TJ Maxx, baby. And then you cover this and yeah, totally Marshalls. Awful. Next. And that boot was disgusting. Um and again, you see what he did there? Like there's no transformative quality in any of this. He's in New York doing a Métiers d'Art collection. So he's like, oh, so we're gonna do a Minaudier. We're gonna do the Big Apple. Because we're in the Big Apple. I'm like, so wow. Wow. Okay, Einstein of fashion. What are you giving me extra? You know, like the apple should have been, there's a worm on the leaf. So he's also throwing shade at New York, saying it's rotten on the inside because there's a worm on the leaf here. But this is so stupid. It's so stupid. If I want a freaking apple-shaped Minaudier, I'm gonna go to 1,000 other brands that don't scam me off of $30,000 or $20,000 for this. What does it make it Chanel? The fact that it has a double C little lock? No. What makes it Chanel is the whimsy. Where's the whimsy here? Where's the transformative moment? You're going to say the transformative moment is the fact that an apple is actually a bag. No, the transformative moment would be that the apple is not just an apple bag, but that the apple has something about it that makes it different. Yeah. I'm so annoyed. Okay. I like the shoes though. The shoes are nice, but also not Chanel. But I like the shoes. Okay, next. We're back at that bag we've seen in green. Now it's in brown. I don't think that the chain is detachable, although I wonder why the other chain was hanging lower than this chain is. Maybe they tucked the chain into the bag on the side. But I do like a top handle. This one is fine. Should be thicker so that it can stand upright on a table. Next. A shopping tote for like $7,000 or $5,000. Absolutely no. This looks fake. Nice, clean, streamlined. I don't mind that it doesn't have quilting on this. I hate the letters hanging off. This is going to get caught into your hair. It's going to get caught into your clothes. They're going to dangle and scratch each other up. This is one of those bags that are terrible to wear and they're going to age terribly. Next. Tonight or never. When it comes to this bag, I'ma give it a never. This is awful. Next. I don't like the 25 bag, but I think this one is cute. Is it Chanel cute? No. Is it Valentino cute? Yes. If this were Valentino, I would say, oh, this is cute. But it's Chanel. So it ain't cute. With the fluffy faux fur or whatever fur it is. No. Next. When I first saw this, I thought to myself, wait, what is this, a tonsil stone? Is this the tonsil stone bag? It looks like a freaking tonsil stone. Flew out of her and she made a bag out of it. I don't know, what is this, an oyster? Because, New York is famous for its oysters as well. But this looks like a freaking tonsil stone. Disgusting! Okay, $20,000 for a tonsil stone. I think not. It flew out of her. Next. Okay, so yeah, it's boring, but at this point I'll take anything that looks like Chanel. So I'll say yes to this, even though during the Carl era, I would have never said yes to this because there would be a gazillion other better bags. But since we got nothing better, I'll say, yeah, okay. Next. No, girl, no. No. It's her diaper bag. What does she give birth? Put it in there. No, it's not Chanel. And look, and she even covered the logo with her arm. Look, this is the photo that Chanel posted on their website. Maybe this flower would give it away that it's Chanel, like that. This embroidery is giving me embroidery applique, beading, whatever they did here, you could kind of see, oh yeah, it's Chanel. But otherwise, with a t-shirt, this bag, this is not Chanel. It's just a leather bag. Maybe it's good leather that you could get from anywhere. It's a standard shape of a bag. So why do I have to spend $10,000 for this just because it's Chanel when I can get the same leather elsewhere? It doesn't even have little feet. They didn't even do that. So what the hell? Again, I say if Chanel sold me this bag for like $1,000 or $2,000, I would say, okay. Not for like 7 to 10,000. Absolutely no. Next. Oh, yeah, she's like holding on to it like she were holding on to dear life. She's like, this is the last double flap timeless classic bag. But then if you really look closer, it's not. Because the strap here, the chain stops, and then we have a leather attachment there for the shoulder. And that's no longer our classic timeless classic, even though you can see here that it's a double flap. He just changed the chain, the strap, and I don't like it. Why? Because then you can't bring your chain through the grommets however you want, because this part of leather always has to stay up there, so the chain cannot be really moved in order for this to always be on your shoulder. It's no longer movable. I don't like this part. And for the rest, this is Dolce & Gabbana 1992. Totally. This outfit is not Chanel. Are you kidding me? Okay, next. Awful, just awful. Yeah, the same bag we've seen in embossed croc, green, brown, and now we have it in this kind of grainy texture leather. I like this baglet. Again, I need it to be thicker and I need the chain to be detachable, but I do like it also not embossed. Next, the shoe is awful. You know your toe is going to end up here. That toe, when you start sweating your ass in this shoe, it's going to slide right through. That big fat toe is going to be here. Here, it's going to be right here. You'll be cleaning that street of New York with your big toe as it slides off that freaking sandal. This one is holding on to dear life. Next. Boring Minaudière, what is it? Just a little metal matelassé quilted looking thing with a double C lock to open it. Oh, it's a pine cone, maybe? Sure, why not? It has a little tassel thing. Is this part of the bag? Or is it part of the dress? Why not? Cute little bag. The dress is awful. Again, giving me Dolce & Gabbana with the visible underwear. Coco Chanel is rolling in her grave. Like, who wants to see your underwear, girl? Not me. Anyway, moving on. Next. They pulled the strap back. It's denim. It looks like denim, unless he's not playing that game again with leather that looks like denim. So if this is denim, I would say cute. I don't like the embroidery on it, whatever that is. The appliques, but just a little denim bag. Why not? Next. Okay. And this one, I had to zoom in and take a screenshot. It basically, I think, mimics either like Rockefeller Center elevator, you know, the thing that counts like how high you're going, like which floor you're at. But it could also be for the subway, like when they kind of shift and move the energy or whatever. It could be either one of the from the 20s or from the 10s from New York, either from the subway system or an elevator thing from the Chrysler building. It can be both. So to repurpose that into a clutch, now it's getting interesting because this thing is whimsical. It's like we've repurposed something that has no use anymore and we've given it a purpose again. So I thought that was cute. So this little Minaudière, if you have the money and you really want something from this collection and you want a Minaudière from this collection, this would be the one where I would say, oh, this, yeah, still could have been done much better. But if you gotta pick one Minaudière from this collection, it would be this. And then next. Roadkill. Roadkill. We're actually missing the giraffe bag, which I also sent. Why is it not there? Roadkill. Roadkill. So Kev told me, he's like, roadkill. This is literally roadkill. So this is a freaking squirrel with its fat ass head and legs and back legs like attached to the bag. And this is the tail, which is attached to the chain. You cannot detach this, apparently. But it looks like it's a patchwork of dead raccoons. It doesn't look like a squirrel tail. It looks like you've skinned 10 squirrels or 3 raccoons to make this tail. This is not a squirrel's tail. This is literal roadkill. You found this thing, the rodent, dead on the floor, and then you attached it to, this is disgusting. Where's the frick is the giraffe? Do we have the giraffe or I have to show it? My God, the giraffe was not sent. I have the giraffe as well, you guys, because I thought the giraffe was going to be in here, and but it's apparently not. I think even my system here on YouTube was like, oh, please don't do this to me. Don't do me dirty like that. Do not do the giraffe. Well, I'll do you dirty. There you go, you guys. This is just, it's not even funny. I know that the New York Zoo is popular, so like we have the giraffe, and from the zoo, but like what are you doing? Like what are you doing with this? What are you doing? What are you gonna do with it? Put it on a table and its legs are gonna stand up, right? And you know, paying 20K to give zoo animal chicks, Willa says. The Renegade Realtor Chanel for what was it? May, West Virginia. Are you kidding me with the giraffes? Says J Lo. It's just, and look at the J Lo. Look at the roadkill squirrel. Violet Margot says makes the squirrel that much more reprehensible. Zeitgeist says I like it. Well, Zeitgeist, it's all yours, honey. If you got the 20 to 30K for it, it's all yours. Disgusting, says J Lo. Love Sierra says, greatest day for whoever's fave animal is a giraffe or a poodle or a squirrel with a raccoon, a possum tail. The Chanel Savannah collection, says Sunam. Tom Ford found twerking, laughing, and shady celebration. So those were the Chanel Métiers Da bags 2026. Let me know your thoughts. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Either way, let me know down below. What a shame. Oh, well, you know, this just shows you that every brand cannot be at the top forever. There comes a time where you're at the top, and then there comes a time when you're a flop. And I don't think this is the time for Chanel. I just wonder how long Matthieu Blazy is going to have a job there. I'm sure they're still oiling and lubing him up and being like, oh, it's amazing, it's amazing. Wait till the numbers come in. If the sales don't sell, honey, he'll be out the door before you could say Matthieu Blazy. Love you loads. Good luck to you, Matthieu, and good luck to Chanel. Love you loads. Subscribe, thumb up the video, and let me know your thoughts down below. Bye. Piotr says, I'm so exhausted after seeing all that. Piotr, now imagine how exhausted I am because y'alls were asking me to review this shit. So I had to look through the whole freaking website from Chanel, take all these pictures, and because those schmucks made them too dark, I had to retouch each photo. I didn't modify any shapes. I only illuminated them more because they were so dark I had to illuminate them. I had to illuminate each one of these shitty photos so that you can see better. And then I had to zoom in to some of them. And I hated it. But and here we are. Willa says, as a New Yorker, the subway is filthy. The new collection belongs down there. Oh, Terry! Hi, Terry. Thank you so much.
Teresa McGuire tipped $25. So happy to see you back.
Oh,
Have missed
thank
you.
you.
Sorry I missed a lot of show. Been very sick.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we've all been through it, babes. It's been terrible for most of us, really, between sickness and family issues. It's just the world going amok. You're not alone. We're all in the same boat together. Oh, Kenny, thank you.
Teresa McGuire tipped $10. From Kenny.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Asia says, we love you, Dacob. Thank you for reviewing this. Oh, thank you so much. Kev, I think you sent me this, or maybe Louis. Somebody sent me this, and I was like, oh, how interesting. No, I think it was you, Kev. Wait, let me check. It was kind of like not an interview with Matthieu Blazy, but it was more like statements. Oh gosh, who sent it to me? No, maybe. Oh man, where was it? It was can't find it anymore. Like his statements, Matthieu Blazy's statements on this collection, and one of them was, yeah, maybe it was Louis, but I'm looking through and it's not here. It was such a stupid thing. He said something. Wait, hold on. Was it in the bags? Where was the thing? Like it's a couple of like text, photo, 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 text, photo, photo, photo. And the text said something about how he wanted to vindicate Coco in the movies with this collection. And I'm like, wait, hold on a minute. Ah, wait, hold on. I think. No. You know what? I think it was somebody's Insta story. That's why I can't. I should have taken a screenshot. It was in somebody's Insta story. Yeah. And so basically, he said something to the tune, oh, I wanted to vindicate Coco Chanel in the movies, and so she would have loved to do cinema like this. And I'm like, hold on a minute. What are you talking about? Coco Chanel didn't do tacky. And Coco Chanel did not want to do cinema, first of all. Yeah, she was called by Metro Goldwyn Mayer to come to LA to try to do costumes for the movies. She said, the F I am. I'm going to go back to Paris. I can give you some sketches. You give me the money and you can do something. And it didn't really work for Hollywood because she didn't do over the top shit like Blazy is doing. She did very toned down, demure things. And that for 30s Hollywood didn't work for the Hollywood stars because it wasn't bigger than life. Then in the 50s and 60s, Chanel did more cinema, but French cinema. And one of the movies she did was last year at Marienbad. Now, the last year at Marienbad is like a dream. We don't really know what is reality, what is fiction, what is a dream. Wonderful movie, wonderful book, by the way, as well. That particular movie, she did all the costumes. So elegant. They flow with the wind, like very. The costumes were done so elegantly, delicately, without overpowering the actors, the characters. The costumes would underline whatever movement the character need to do. There was nothing tacky about them. When she did cinema, she made it look real. So him claiming that this shit of a show that he showed was like in honor of Coco Chanel's cinema, I'm like, what drugs were you on? How delusional can you be? This could not have been further away from what Chanel's vision of cinema and costume for cinema was, because she did cinema, costumes for cinema, but nothing like this. So how dare he? Delphine, yes, she was amazing in Marimba, wasn't she? We digress. So yeah. What else was there? Oh, so Rustig leaves Balma and new schmuck comes in from Antwerp, Royal Design Academy. Same old, same old. So that's the news with Balma. Oh, do we have the brooch? The videolet, the moving brooch that I wanted, that I sent. The centipede. No. Okay, so I'm going to have to show it. Nothing. Yeah, I sent it. No, before that. So it's been sent before the bag photos. Yep, there it is. I'll see it. But I can maybe show it on Instagram then, because now I like to download the whole thing. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys one more thing, which because we've talked about a lot of shit that we don't like. But here's one thing that I find really, really cool. Credit to Avant-Garde EEV Instagram. It is an Automaton Brooch. This shit is amazing. I want this brooch. Check this out. And again, credit to Avant-Garde EEV. Go check out his Instagram and go subscribe to him. This is basically, this is wonderful. I love this. Okay. It is a moving centipede brooch. This is wonderful. This to me, you know, this is what Chanel should have done. A cockroach for the New York subway that moves its little legs. This is so gorgeous. I love it. And so go check out Avant-Garde EEV. There you go. That, hold on, is it going to focus? There. That's the copyright or credit to that Instagram. Please go subscribe, share the love. Avant-Garde EEV. I thought that was fabulous. So obviously, let's end the live stream on a positive note. There is still some wonderful costume jewelry being made out there. It's just not made anymore by these big houses. Their time is over. So, you guys, for Tier 1 members and Tier 2 members, Tier 1 patrons and Tier 2 patrons, when this live stream ends, we're going to start the after show. And for all of you who have tuned in today, I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed, despite the rants. It's been a long time coming. If I'm not around for a month, you best believe when I come back, I'm going to be like one of those cats you leave alone at home while you go to work. And you come back home and the cat goes, and it's like it's talking to you for 1 hour. It's like, where the hell have you been, bitch? And then it also tells you everything it's done throughout the day. You don't understand anything. You don't understand anything it's saying, but it has a lot to say. And then when it's done talking, it's ready to cuddle. So I hope you had fun today, and see you all in the after show. And until then, thank you, mods, for keeping us safe after party.
A special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. That's Mahora, Audrey, Age, Gloria, Kev, Nicole, and Terry. Bubbles loves you.
Period. Hi, Aish. So Tat Smurfette. So yeah, we'll go is next. We'll go.
Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, 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 would go.
Let me prepare myself for the after show. You know, I'm feeling some type of way. Let me just dab a little bit. You know what? Let me dab it here. A little bit there. A little bit here, whatever is left there. I'm wafting it off to you guys as well. I'm wearing a Cuir de Russie today in the Extrait, the love of my life. A little bit of Coco's spirit to end this avalanche of terrible Chanel news with something positive. Ging, 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 ging. So you know what I mean. Oh, Her Life in Pics, Courtney B. Thank you so much for becoming a dear member. Thank you, sweetie. And coming up next is Living Ferret.
I'm living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret.
This show was all dying ferret, though. Yeah, definitely. It resuscitated me after 1 month of absence, and now I'm back. I'm ready to go back into the crypt after this shit show. The Chanel shit show, not our live stream show. So we're dying ferret.
Lying ferret, lying ferret, lying ferret, lying ferret, lying ferret.
What else we got for you? Yes. Where did you go, Linda? Listen, no. No, it's not true that your pattern is on the Chanel outfit. I mean, it looks similar, but it's not true that your outfit is on the. I mean, Matthieu Blazy, maybe. But listen, Linda, you're not gonna buy that Chanel schmuckage. Listen, Linda. Listen.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
Yeah, it does look like the pattern on the Chanel outfit. Linda knows. It's kind of sad. What are we obsessed with this week? Like, are we obsessed with anything? I mean,
Butter.
we're obsessed with butter. Thanksgiving just passed. Then we had Black Friday. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Minnie. Minnie in Wonderland. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Tier 2 member. Thank you. What was the yeah, so we had Black Friday. Cyber Monday. People are putting up Christmas trees. Christmas hasn't come yet. It's coming, but it's not coming yet. Yeah, I bought some toys during Black Friday. Actually, I bought it before Black Friday because like these Black Friday deals, they start like 2-3 weeks before Black Friday. So actually on Black Friday, the deals were gone. Make that make sense. So I got some stuff like 2 weeks before Black Friday, like some Thundercats, Silverhawks. Oh, that's my jam. But no, like on actual Black Friday. Mm-mm. Oh, that's good. Where did you get? Oh, you got that in Great Britain? I bought Egoist and Anteos for 80 pounds each. So good. Okay, that's cool. Because here, I did not see any Chanel deals. Oh, cinnamon roll, and now I officially hate LVMH. What do they do to you? I'm obsessed with the silver Tiffany & Co. belt Oh, that went from 6,000 to 16,000. Just found out. And now I officially hit LVMH. Wait, it went up 10,000 euro? Wait, do you mean the snake one from Elsa Peretti? The Elsa Peretti belt that people used as necklaces? Those were like affordable and then they went up astronomically, but that happened a couple of years ago already. And Black Friday Selfridges Chanel Boutique. I am a member there. I got extra discount. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, Chanel and Sephora in Poland, 30% off. Oh, way to go. Kelly says, on Black Friday, I got some great deals online. Stuff I was looking at went on sale. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah. Elsa Peretti, the snake. I love that one too. No, Chanel 40% off sale this season. Wait, Claudia, what do you mean? But Chanel does sale, fashion Chanel. They do sale for Christmas, after Christmas. Oh, that would be now. Yeah. Well, maybe they're going to do the sale after Christmas. Oh, way to go. Terry found Apple iPad Pro for $400 off on Black Friday. I ordered a vintage number 5 eau de cologne from eBay too. Verified the batch code. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I agree. LVMH ruined Tiffany's, allegedly. So what's next? What's the crazy train? Oh, oh my God. The crazy train. Okay. Live in Fair Die. Okay, so I guess we were our best with Chanel going on sale. Hit it, Bubbles.
I am obsessed. I am obsessed. I am obsessed. Oh.
Invisible Baby Yoda is next. Cha 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 cha. Hit it, baby.
Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao.
Yes, what are you?
Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao.
Baby Yoda. Oh my God, you gotta. We didn't play with Baby Yoda for a month. He had a huge dust ball hanging off. Baby Yoda was disgusting. Which one of yous left a dust ball in the toilet?
Disgusting!
Well, it was one of yous. Disgusting. Baby Yoda, don't you dare leave dust balls no more. Oh my God. Suna says, I have a question actually. I want to buy the black and white low twist and spray refill kit because I love the color. But I want to know if I can fit the number 5 EDP vials in there too. And Chance. You can fit number 5 EDP 20 milliliter vials in the black and white number 5 low refillable container, 20 milliliter. So you got to stay within the same amount, 20 milliliter, 20 milliliter. Chance, if you could put Chance into number 5, I'm not sure. I haven't tried that out. Possibly, because they're also 20 milliliter. Possibly, but I'm not sure. But the different number 5s are interchangeable. I asked a sales associate about the Chanel sale. He didn't answer me, but he asked me a question. Are you only interested in the sale items and instead of the regular items? Forever 25. If a Chanel sales associate asked me that question, I would be like, are you just interested in... I can't even say it on YouTube. Let me be as polite as I can be. Are you just interested in getting a formal Karen style complaint to corporate about your behavior with your clients? Or are you interested in actually selling something? Your choice. Love you loads, guys. See you in the after show. Until next time, stay as healthy as you can, as mentally stable and sane as you can. And I'll see you all next time. And for the rest of yous, Tier 1 and 2 memberlets, Tier 1 and 2 patronlets, I'm going to see you in the after show. Love you loads. Never give up on love. Bye.